I thought that Jesse was cooked.
What's good, everybody? Hope you all are doing well today. We are back from YCS Niagara. I know it's been a couple days since we streamed, but we are here and we did well. We got top 8 YCS Niagara, undefeated until the last round of Swiss as well. We were in a pretty good position. So today we will be going over my deck from that event, as well as a lot of cards announced over the weekends that I've been trying to avoid looking at on Twitter. And we will go over those as well. And then after all that, we still have new cards to play from the Master Duel pack, so we will duel with those. This should be a fun day. King of Patterson, thank you so much for the 2 subs. I appreciate you so much. But I see all of you guys saying happy partner anniversary. Where do you guys see that? How do you guys know it's my partner anniversary? I didn't even know it was my partner anniversary. I guess it must be giving you guys some kind of prompt. I guess I got partner this time last year. I must have. It's a notification in chat. Well, I guess it's my birthday today. It notifies you entering the stream. It's crazy it told you guys and not me, because I had no fucking idea it was my anniversary. So, yeah, I've just not seen that at all. By the way, my collab with Josh was fun. Thank you. I wish the games were better quality, because both Goblin Bikers games were just incredibly high roll, and then it was Protoss Lock vs. Fire and a Tempai Mirror, so the games kind of sucked, but I had fun, and hopefully it's something we can do in the future, and we get better games in the next time. But yeah, I think we should all sub to me, because it's my Twitch birthday. But yeah, 1 year since being partner. That's super cool, because that means we're approaching the 1 year mark of the September Duelist Cup as well, which set us back in our journey to get back to Worlds. That was super cool. And Ryan got 3rd. Damn, time fucking flies. But at the same time, I've only been partner for a year, that means, which really isn't that long. We made a lot of progress since then, so I thank all you guys who have stuck around and given us support. You miss me already, Jeff? I don't know if I feel the same. We'll see you soon. You can come to the regionals in 2 weeks. Goblin Biker strongest. Goblin Biker swept. Goblin Biker was broken. You subbed and gifted, and Josh stream as well, trying to give back to the champs since Konami won't. I appreciate that. Konami did give us new prizes this weekend, guys, which I guess I can show on stream. I don't have it next to me because I didn't think about showing it on stream, but I can. So if you want to see that, I can go get them. It'll just take like a minute or 2 for me to run upstairs. I don't know if I have any other updates for you guys. I guess I have a question. What do we do first? Do we want to go over my deck profile from YCS Niagara first? Or do we want to look at the new cards in Supreme Darkness and Terminal World first? Happy partner anniversary. I'm going to be getting this message a lot. I actually find it crazy that Twitch told you guys and not me. But yeah. Deck profile, deck profile, deck profile. All right, it sounds like deck profile is what we want to see first. So I'm going to load up the forbidden website, Dueling Book, Deutschbahn. And we will take a look at my deck list there. All right. So let's see if it saves the default deck. And let me see if I need some. It is cool. Let me see if I need to move my cam. Nope, my camera is fine. Cool. So, yes, this was the Fire King Snake Eye deck profile, the Fire King Snake Eye deck that I took to top 8 of YCS Niagara. I have 2 losses the whole tournament. I went X1-1 in Swiss. I probably should have been undefeated day 1. Had a draw in the last round. I lost round 10 to Pack. I got deck locked down. That was not fun. My hand was like Bonfire, Wanted, Deception, Thrust, and I got deck locked down. Looked at my hand and I'm like, well, that was fun. And conceded. And then I lost top 8 to Landon Oliver. In the Summit of deck lockdown, I lost twice to Joel and Lockbird on Bonfire. So yeah, I mean, this deck searches a lot. So the search floodgates really hurt you for very obvious reasons. That one is a feature match. You can read it. Obviously, feature matches suck. It wasn't a very impressive match. It was very, very not close. I got swiftly cooked by Landon. But yeah, I played this deck because I think it is good, and I think it's fun. Now, a couple things to note with this deck and why I think it has some advantages over the other decks. I think this deck is worse into other Snake Eye decks than the Fiendsmith or pure Snake Eye variants. Now, the reason for that is you have less space for non-engine. So in these Snake Eye mirror matches, whoever has more on engine is usually the person who's going to win. And if you recall back in February, that was very much true, as the pure Snake Eye deck just edged out the Fire King Snake Eye deck. However, versus rogue decks, your engine is just so much better than your opponents that playing more fire engine cards is actually better than more non-engine. So in more rogue-filled formats, you'd rather have a higher engine count deck, and especially a deck with versatility like Fire Kings and good in a grind game, Fire King ends up being superior. That is one reason where Fire King can be better than Snake Eyes, depending on the format. The other two reasons is, for one, this deck can play Dominus Impulse, where a Fiendsmith variant either can't or can't do it as well. So Dominus Impulse is just a fantastic card, being an incredible hand trap. It's like probably better than Ash Blossom, to be honest, in terms of power. I do think Fulos is a better card, but the hand trap quality in this deck compared to what like it was before with the addition of Fulos and Impulse, it's just gone up drastically. Your hand traps are just so much more powerful. And Impulse is such a powerful card. I mean, the deck doesn't really have any conflictions with it. You have very few cards. Photon Lord, Fulos, Valor, Droll are really the only cards that in this entire deck will have a problem with Dominus Impulse. So I felt like it was really good to include this card. I mean, and obviously it's very good with branded decks. You can hit Snake Eye cards with this, you can Yubel cards with this. You can hit Nibiru as well. And that is important to note. Your opponent has to control a card. The same with Purge. This card only stops Nibiru if you're careful with it. So something you can do that's really cool if you're playing through hand traps is you can Flame Bridge a card in their graveyard, put it in the spell and trap card zone. And obviously this turns off Imperm, but also it gives them a card in the field. So now you can Impulse to play around Nibiru. So if you have Impulse in your hand and you have Flame Bridge, if you want to link off the Flame Bridge to start playing, but you're scared of getting nibbed afterwards, that is something you can do to kind of go through that Nibiru. Or Bestials if you're playing on Bestials, but I guess that one's a lot less minor. And then the other reason why this deck is a bit better into Fulos. Now, Fulos is still good versus this deck. If you were playing with Fire King, you should still side that card in. It can draw typically 1 to 3 cards, and will still impact the ability to do full combos. You cannot do absolutely everything under Fulos. You'll have to pick and choose, but you can still set up your Fire King interruptions as well as some good follow-up, and still layers of disruptions through Fulos, giving minimal draws. And there were many times where I ended on like 1 or giving 2 draws for the Omni Negate, and on a Princess, and then on a Arvada, and you were kind of chilling. And that's pretty cool. I think this deck does pretty well in that regard in the Fulos. The Garunix is just so clean. And when you get into a grind game and you have hand traps to back it up, you can do really well. So, yeah, Fulos is still a threat, but I did win a lot of games with Fulos on the first turn. Perulia hurts this deck more than it does the pure Snake deck, because Pronix and Garunix will summon themselves in the hand. They bypass the summon from deck shit, but they end up summoning from hand in kind of in its place, which does make it weak to Perulia. Now, higher engine hands can sort of play through it, and that's where like Deception can be kind of cool. A couple games where like I would search Garunix and then not summon it. I would just Deception Tribute from hand and then pop again later and then do it as a way of avoiding Perulia. And I made a board with 2 draws only of like IP Photon Lord Kieran in hand with Garunix and Grave. And I was pretty proud of myself there. And only gave 2 draws for that, and I still had like Impulse plus Ash in hand, so like I was super chilling. Not Ash, I would have used it. It was Impulse plus I don't know what it was. Maybe I had a Imperm, but it was pretty good. So yeah, I felt pretty good about this. Now, if there's any ratios that are different here, so for one, I'm playing 1 Valor, 1 Droll, and 1 Imperm in the main deck, and note there is no crossout here. That is because crossout is on the side. I just wanted to make my side easier. The reason it's above 40 cards for the same reason. It was just easier to side deck going to 42, so I could fit in more cards to go first against Tempai, cards to beat Shifter, as well as cards that let me deal with Fulos a little better. I also really wanted to play 1-for-1, which wasn't in my original 40. So I added the 1-for-1 and I added the Droll to make it 42, which made the side patterns easier. And I think 1-for-1 is such a crazy card in Snake Eye decks that it would be kind of insane not to play. I know it feels kind of weird value-wise having conflictions with Wanted and with Deception, but I decided it was worth it. And there's enough monsters that it would almost always be live. 1-for-1 was really good for me. Every time I drew it, it was a good card, so I'm not really complaining. Except, actually, I got deck lockdown, but obviously this card's bad into deck lockdown. So yeah, I was happy with that. Now, another thing that's people wonder about is the deception and witch ratio. Some people are playing either 1-1 or like 3-1, with witch being the 3 of. So my problem with the 3-1 is it's actually 6-1 as opposed to 4-3. And why I think that's kind of not great is you have way more redundancy in your hands, where drawing like this plus this or this plus this is just way more flexible, way better at pushing through fields. As well as you don't need to start off with this a lot of the time. You can use this as the extender. So I wasn't like feeling pressed to do the play where like in Snake Eye you always start Deception to try to get to the standard combo. This deck's a lot more freeform a lot of the time, and you can play around cards with Retaliating Sea by using this later on in the turn, and you don't mind. You don't mind them burning hand traps on your starters because you'll have the ability to extend either way, and you're not really worried. If you needed to protect your one starter from an imperm, then obviously you'd start Deception, but a lot of the time this wasn't the case because of how high engine count this deck is. It wasn't like I was ever particularly weak to one hand trap like at any point. So yeah. KH Flow, thanks so much for the sub, appreciate it. So yeah, that's why I was playing the 1 witch and 3 deception. Deception can be sided out post side down to 1 just to give yourself more flexibility for non-engine in your deck. I felt like, especially in a more undefined format, I wanted more engine in my deck than non-engine. If you're needing to target down more Snake Eye mirrors and need to increase the engine count or the non-engine count in your deck, then trimming deceptions might be where you need to go. But I did like, as opposed to playing more witches, playing more deceptions. I felt like it was more balanced. It's not like I was that worried about like Annispell and shit. Why don't you tell everyone how many times you opened your 1 witch? I opened witch like every game. Not even time I wanted, just straight up witch. It's not like it's a bad card, but it's just funny. And I draw multiples a lot when I play multiples, which is fine, but in this deck, for one, it's worse. So, you know, like, so remember, witch is worse in this deck as opposed to the Fiendsmith deck, because when you summon this, you don't have anything good for it to link into. You can't even make Sunlight Wolf with it. It's really only IP or linking into Charmers. Where in the Fiendsmith deck, you can obviously make the Closed Sky and then your Fiendsmith cards. It is just strictly worse to summon Witch, and you do nothing with it. So that's where I preferred summoning the Witch, getting Imperned, and then I can tribute it off for the Sinful Spoil, as opposed to just having 6 Witches in my deck, which felt to me nonsensical. And I actually am kind of surprised that the standard right now seems to be 3 Witch, 1 Deception. I truly don't get it. Like, I really don't. But I was pretty happy with this ratio. I mean, I didn't feel like I bricked the whole tournament. I mean, it should be obvious I didn't brick. My engine is incredibly high. Like, I play a lot of engine cards. Like, the worst hands I drew were still playable, even if they weren't, like, good. Like, I drew Arvada, Poplar, Oak, Kieran. But I'm like, that plays, even if it's not a good hand. Silk Rom, thanks so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Another card that's interesting in the main deck is the main decking of Skyburn. I like this card a lot because, again, against non-Snake Eye decks, this card can clear through fields. And when you get Fool Lost, you can also search this, and it can be a great way of holding off your opponents. It means that you have follow-up as well to clean up stuff if you have to go through a half field. So even if you're not searching this off the immediate Ponix when you get Fool Lost, if you go through a half field and have to then grind back on the clapback, Skyburn is really important there. And versus pretty much any non-Snake Eye deck, Skyburn is really good at helping play through fields. And if you draw going first, you have a lot of Snake Eye cards that it pairs with that are pretty good. You can argue it's fine in the side deck, but I really felt like this card was only bad in like 1 circumstance, and that was going second against Snake Eye variants. So by that logic, I'd rather just side it out in those matchups, and then I kept it in every other scenario pretty much. And I was happy that Skyburn was very good for me. I had no complaints. Other ratios that could be considered questionable. Fool Lost in the main deck. Not everyone is on board with this. I don't get it. This card is criminal. Like, I just going second a bunch, and it was really good. Even if it doesn't like do everything. Like, there were some games where they still had fine fields, and they like made half measure fields, gave me 1 or 2 draws and had to play. This deck is incredible at playing going second. So, especially if their board's not like flooding me out, so I get to just kind of run over them with Fire King cards. And yeah, it was good. Now, obviously, draw going first. I do have ways to clear it. I got the 3 Deception, the 3 Wanteds, the 1 Witch, and the 1-for-1. So I have 8 outs to clear it out of my hand. And then you could also, like, I guess, island it if you really need to, but I wouldn't recommend it. I do obviously side out going first. I side down to 1 copy, so my crossout is live, but it's not, like, the biggest deal. In my top 8 features, you'll see I drew my 1 crossout target going first. Yeah, I think the card is still really good. Like, there are a lot of decks that are solos, or get your opponent to slow down, which is good enough. Like, that's what Maxx C does. If it replaces itself and then makes them not set up like 1 or 2 negates, that is doing enough value for me. So I was happy Fool Lost main, and I would still keep it there. Early is obviously not as good and more matchup dependent, as well as playing 6 chummies would make me even more weak to Tempai going first. So, or in game 1, so I wanted to put that on the side and figured like Ash, Impulse, Charmy, or Foolos were like the clear best 3 hand traps. And then I had limited space for the others, so I just went with Veiler, Droll, and Perm to give myself crossroad options post side. The other things worth discussing are the ratio of Ulcanix and Kieran. I don't get this. I understand this deck was different back in February, and 2 Kieran is more understandable because you didn't have heavy Fire King hands than often. But when you have actual more good Fire King cards to start with, you can play more Kierans, and it'll be live more often. It won't be a brick. And Kieran is a fantastic card when it's paired to something else. It's a combo card. That's what this deck is. It's a combo deck. So embracing that is good. Kieran is a fantastic card when it's live. And now that you have more ways to make it live with Ulcanix, I think you should 1,000,000% be playing 3 of this. It's great in grind game, and I'm happy opening this card. Drawing 2 of them as we have any other Fire King is fantastic. It's not bad at all. In fact, it's good drawing multiples in those circumstances. It's better to bolster your fields going first, to play around Imprims and Veilers, to play around Desiree. It's a incredibly strong card, and I can't imagine not playing 3 of this in this version. As well as it pairs well with just drawing Ulcanix, right? Because you can pop it for Ulcanix, and then you can trigger its effects, or you can save it, either or. Kieran is just Shavara? No, it's just better. It's just better than Shavara. Like, it's just so much better than Shavara, which is the criminal part. And it's level 8 as well, which sets up rank 8 plays, which are more important in this version of the deck than it ever has been, thanks to Ulcanix. The other part of contention is 3 Ulcanix. I again, don't understand why you wouldn't play 3 of this. This is something that's not a standard in Master Duel. People don't always play 3 of this card. I don't get it. This card is really good to draw. It's good to pop. And unlike Snake Eye Ash, if you draw like this plus Snake Eye Ash, like there's usually things you could do to make it feel not as bad. And popping it from hand with Island, if you do like hard draw Island or Sanctuary, is like perfectly fine. As well as if you draw 2, you can pop it for itself, and then it triggers from the deck, and like that's also fine. Help you play through hand traps. If you have like this plus Snake Eye Ash, you could lead Kieran, pop this, make a rank 8. There are many things you could do with this card that are really strong to play through fields or to play through hand traps. And it just doesn't make sense to me why you wouldn't want to play 3 of the card. And obviously it's still consistency at the end of the day. Now other things with this card as well is if you don't use its effect on summon to start your combo, you can then princess that back later, and it's a way of accessing Kieran. And because you play 3 Kieran and you play 3 Volcanics, and they're so easy to get to, as well as you play Sunlight Wolf, you should, with every single hand, pretty much be ending with Kieran in your hand. And you want to like make that as mandatory as possible. Ending with Kieran in hand gives you as much flexibility as for interruption, as well as it means board breakers are just very ineffective against you. There were several times where I ended on like Sunlight Wolf plus IPs, my only cards on field, or plus Island Sanctuary. And then I'd add like Flamebridge back to my hand and Kieran back to my hand. And my graveyard would be full. And I'd have like a Amber Whale on my grave. And Princess Engrave, and Grunix Engrave, and Arvada Engrave. And people can't beat that. Like, what are they supposed to do? There's so many layers of interruptions, and I get an even lead one time, and I just laughed. Like, I just banished everything except the IP, and I'm like, you're good, man. I just keep going. So yeah, I was very happy with the way that was played. I mean, that's kind of the 42 cards explained. I don't think there's anything here that needs explanation in the main deck otherwise. Is Steel Hat Rabbit okay in this deck? This deck doesn't need more and like more power, I think. I don't think you need to play Rabbit. The only reason to play would be for Shifter. I may just decide if you want to do that. But consider Vampire instead of Zombie Photon Lord. No, I don't know why you'd play Zombie Vampire. Okay. So let's talk with the extra deck real quick. The only flexible spot for me was Dark Charmer in this deck. I decided I wanted to play for the Azamina stuff, and you can combo with Anima. This card came up once. No, I can't use it twice. I used it once to OTK pack when he had Chaos Angel up. I darkened his IP, and then Zelantis gave him the IP back, and then it was indestructible because of the Chaos Angel, so I just attacked it 4 times and killed him. And then the other time, I think I darked an Azamina card, and that was pretty good. No, I darked a Witch, not an Azamina card, and then I got the Azamina cards off of it. So, I mean, Dark is fine. Everything else in here is pretty important. So, Photon Lord is good with your 1-card Snake Eye Ash combo. So, there's this really strange misconception where your way of playing around Nib is to summon Princess and then threaten to revive Arvada, while you have Flamebridge up. But I want you to think about that for a second. If you get nibbed there, Flamebridge triggers and revives too, and then what are you doing? So if you play a second princess, which is what you have to do when you're doing that, what you can do is you can make IP, then make princess, and then revive. And then what do you revive? What do you do? You can make whale and pass. That's not actually good. So, yeah, that's not actually good. So instead, I like threatening this before making princess or anything, and having to send Arvada as well. I can send Volcanics from deck to grave, and then I can princess revive Volcanics, and that's better at making fields, because I can search the Kieran, and that's just more powerful overall. Potion Lord is also just good at playing around Nib, one going second, or any disruption. It just turns your 8th into something that threatens way better. And you can also make it a negate in going first. I only made it going first like a couple times, but it still came up and it was nice to have. I like it more than Harbinger because it beats Nib, but also because it detaches, which is important because you can put the Karunix back in your grave, which is kind of mandatory. So the reason I don't like Zombie Vampire, and it's something we tested in Master Duel, is there was no circumstances where it felt necessary. This deck can win without Snake Eye cards. The reason to play Zombie Vampire would be that it can turn your all Fire King hands into hands that have access to Snake Eyes sometimes. Because again, you're still relying on a bit of variance. But I just don't need that. Like, the Fire King cards are more than capable of winning games on their own. You don't need Snake Eye cards every time. And you will draw Snake Eye cards pretty often, right? You got Witch, Deception, the actual Snake Eye cards, Bonfires, Wanteds. Like, you'll see it a lot of the time. And even when you don't, it's not the end of the world. Fire King cards were good enough. So it felt win more in those scenarios. It didn't really beat Nib. And it felt bad, like, using my bodies to make a vampire that it could have been anything else. You know, giving up high attack monsters to do so. So I really did not think that Zombie Vampire was a good card. Why does it not play Temple Snake Eyes anymore? I never played that card in this deck. I always thought it was bad. So yeah, I'm not going to explain that because I always thought it was bad. I know Droll in the main. Droll's only really good against Snake Eye variants, which is why I didn't main more. And Ubel, and expected more Rogue and Tempai, and I don't want to just make my deck terrible in the main deck for those. Also, even if it's good in those matchups, it's still worse than these three. And this let me have more flexibility in the main and side to then prepare for crossout. Anything else on the side or the extra deck to mention? I don't think so. Lantis OTK is obviously really good. Sonic Wolf, I don't know if everyone played this. If they didn't, I don't know what's wrong with him. This is one of the most important cards in the deck. And it's like one of the single reasons to play Fire King. This card is really, really good. How good is Green XYZ? It is mandatory. It is not even remotely like close to debatable. If you've played Master Duel Fire King, you've already familiar yourself with this, but just having so much more access to level 8s in this deck with Volcanics means that you're actually using the Sanctuary rank up in Disruption a lot. It's not something that's nothing. So it is really important and non-negotiable, as well as this card can be used to break the field sometimes. Ending grinding games, it can be good. And it's also important to remember, if you can find a way to pop itself, it can then summon back guys from the grave. So it's a way of getting Arvada back on the field if it got negated, which is really easy. One of the ways you can do this is by popping with Ambler Whale. Like, pop your own princess with this, and then this can pop this, and then it'll revive the Arvada. Or you summon this before using princess, then you princess pop it, and then this comes back. Then this will pop this, and then the Ambler Whale will pop again. And you just get to layer interrupts so much that they just can't break through it. And people really underestimate how powerful the Fire King interrupts are. Notice people don't run evenly matched. It's really not a good board breaker. It is only good for players you don't know how to play against it. I got evenly 3 times, and it was so bad against me every time. It was comical. It is egregiously bad against this deck. It's better versus other decks, but the Ubel and Pure Snake Eyes will have Omni Negates in my deck. I don't give a shit. If I have the Azamina Negate, I'll use it because I'll lose it otherwise. But otherwise, I don't care. I'll banish my island and I'll call it a day. Yeah. Anything else in the side deck or the extra deck and main deck to talk about? I don't think so. Let's go to the side deck now. So I wanted some more cards for the combo heavy matchups, which is why Droll is in there. I figured people would have cards like Cross Out, Ash, and Call By post side going first anyways to deal with the Molch armies. So if those got negated, then Droll should be the secondary form of interaction, really trying to turn skip rather than actually like do traditional hand traps versus those players. And obviously one's in the main, which is why there's only 2. Pearlia is still very good. It's probably better than Fugalos against Fire King. But I shouldn't need an explanation for why you need 3 of them. Call By and Crossouts for going first. I went to Talents for some of the mid-range decks going second, as well as going to be fine going first. And instead of playing 3, I played 2 Thrust, that way I can search into it. This ended up backfiring. I never used Thrust. I drew it like 3 times, and I literally got Drolled or deck lockdowned every time I drew that card. I didn't think those cards would be as popular, but they were. And the reason I played Thrust over more copies of Talents was I wanted to have the dual use of going first sided in versus Shifter and Fugalos, and any deck that was weak to Barrier, and then I could search the D Barrier. I could search Impulse as well if I already had Barrier, which is pretty good. And both these cards are good versus Tenpai and Yubel, which was kind of the purpose there. And that was pretty good. So it meant I could side a lot of cards in versus Tenpai to make the matchup very good for myself when I went into the post side. And those were definitely the main targets of my side deck. But yeah, I don't know. I did like directly lose a game where it was a bit of a grind and I got Drolled on Thrust. And if that was just a talent in my hand, I would have won on the spot. I won game 3 anyways. Like I won game 1, game 2 lost because it was not talents, and then game 3 I just won. But it is a bit like iffy on the Thrust talents thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that. The Droll was also pretty bad for me, to be honest. It was only good against some matchups. So I mean, it deserves a spot in the side deck for that regard, but I wasn't sure if I want to main it. If more people are playing this deck, then I guess it's fine in the main, but leaves to be seen, right? Because this was definitely less represented than the other Snake Eye variants. It happened that me and Landon were the only decks that were multiples in Top Cut were this. With the Fire King deck, because there was one other pure Snake Eye and then one Fiendsmith Snake Eye, right? And top 8, so the most popular Snake Eye variant come top 8 was just this, and then obviously we knocked each other out, or he knocked me out, but like we played each other in top 8, so that's the only reason I went to a 4 different one of decks in top 4. Yeah, no, I was pretty happy with this. I wish I was able to side a few more hand traps. Honestly, going first, I felt very comfortable into both Fugalos and Pearlia. I was able to play under them several times. Crossout was terrible for me. I drew it once and I still lost the game. It was the feature match that I had. So maybe going forward, I side less cards going first. And then I have some more hand traps or stuff for going second. I'm sure you can also hedge with breakers a bit. My problem is the breakers that are good versus the Fiendsmith Snake Eye deck are very different than the breakers that are good against Fire King. For example, Droplet is dog shit against Fire King, but it's good versus the Fiendsmith deck. And then the cards like Soul Release are good against this deck, but terrible versus Fiendsmith. So that's part of my biggest concern with that. Thoughts on Ogre? I don't like that card. It is only good versus Deception and like IP, but I'm not into it. I think Bishops are better than I gave it credit for. Because they hit the Azamina cards as well as Fiendsmith cards, so they're probably a little more flexible than I initially thought. I thought they just kind of weren't good at all in this format because of how it was shaping out with a lot of Tenpai, and then this deck obviously there's nothing against, and that's Centurion is not good against, but it was better than expected, and we got used against me a couple times, and I was like, okay, these cards aren't terrible versus my deck. Like, I shouldn't have been so judgmental, perhaps. There's a particular setup you tried to go blind. So it really depends on your hand and how they're interacting with you. The things that are mandatory is you end with the Runics Engraved, Cannon in hand, and another fire. And then whatever you can layer on top of that is important. Obviously, that's like the bare minimum, but you can do more. The thing that happened probably the most was Sylvia, so the negates, plus Ambloale with IP on the field. And then I'd have Kieran plus Ponix in hand, and then sometimes also Flame Merge in hand. And that was really good for me because it was and then you have Sanctuary up as well and Arvada Engraved. And those game states were like unlosable, like not even close to losable. I was never getting Skyburn unless I just drew Island of Sanctuary turn 1 or I got a Fugalos or Shifter or whatever. Yeah. I mean, that was kind of what I went for most of the time. I didn't make photon load that often going first, because I'd always have ways to play around nib. It's more so for like the one card snake eye combos. We draw fire king cards, you don't make this as much. But I mean, I still came up like once or twice. It wasn't bad. And the cards I summoned least in this deck were definitely this, this, and this. These three. Probably in that order: dark, then this, then this. And then we're super important. Yes, I didn't even summon this that much either. All of the time, I wouldn't even start. I wouldn't like go for the extra body because you don't need it. I would just summon this straight up. Summon the Ilya Sylvia, because some people would hold the Perilia, thinking that I'd go into like Fiendsmith stuff or whatever, and then get more draws off me before I summon the Omni. But yeah, no, I was fine with this. Do you ever Ash Blossom, Molt Charming, and grab off Wolf? Every time I Ash Molt Charming, they had a second one. It was really funny, but I did do that still. I couldn't add it off Wolf though because it got Fool lost, and I didn't want to add back the Ash. But it's fine. Show a combo, sure, we can play out a hand. All right, if you ask the question I already answered, I'm not going to respond, and then you'll have to watch the highlight. Okay, I would probably pass here. Let's show a different end. Combo, yeah, I know. So how would I play this out? I'd probably lead Bonfire. Like the thing is, like your turn one combos always gonna depend how your opponent's interacting with you. If they do nothing on Snake Eye Ash, then I'm gonna go Poplar. At original. Is this game one? Am I playing around Retaliating Sea? Like that's another thing to be wary of, right? Like if I'm playing around Retaliating Sea, then I'll go send this off for Flamebird and place this here with its own effects. And then obviously they can't stop this. Then at this. And then I'll activate from the deck. One for one for Oak, I guess. That's fine. Let's revive Snake Eyes Ash off this. So I'm not gonna have any of the original wanted stuff. Rotation's good. The Retaliating Sea is being played. I didn't like it because you can play around it, but Retaliating Sea was kind of popular. Yeah. I want this back in my hand at the end of the turn, so I'm gonna or I have another Fire King Engrave. I can do okay. No, I got this. Okay, so it's gonna be this. Put it in grave. Do this. Pop Volcanics. Summon out the Runics. And then I can go. This hand I might Photon Lord because I have the bodies to do that. Yeah, I have enough bodies. I'll probably go Photon Lord here. Then I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna drag with this because it's weak to evenly for no reason. I don't need to do that. I'm gonna link here. Bring these back. At the hand. And then I'll go get the Ponix back as well. Go IP. Yeah, okay. Or do I go whale or do I go? I probably want whale, right? So I should go IP. No. No, not that. I'm gonna go princess. Volcanics. That doesn't work either. Do I have to have the IP up already? I just won't go for whale then. I'll just do this. Put the Arvada to hand. And then I'll make IP. Then this will go to my hand in standby phase as well. So yeah, I mean, like, this looks like not that much, but like, think about board breaking this. This is hard as fuck to board break into, and you just float a billion bodies. The other way to go about this is to not add this back. Or add something else back and pop it, and then add Arvada. And then you have the extra body on field instead, and you have the princess there. Sorry, and you go whale thing, or you can bring back Flamebird and drag this up. Is the other thing you could do. But I like putting less cards on field as possible. That way, board breakers just do fucking nothing against me. I mean, like, either way, it's fine, because like something you can do instead is say you add back I don't know. What was it? I had like this. I guess I'll add back. There's nothing even good to add back. I could go like link these two off and then add back here. Link IP. Add back Oak. Then link these off for Princess. Oh, it's already engraved. Yep. Should do this instead. Revive the Flamebird. Put this in spell trap card zone. And then you make whale. On your opponent's turn, you can bring this up. And you can pop this. And grab Arvada. And revive this. This is still being in your hand in the standby phase as well. This is nothing you can do. This is also pretty good. But yeah, you have a lot of different options. I mean, this is obviously like a very strong field still. It's incredibly hard to interact with this. All right, I have no idea what you guys have been saying in comments. I've been focused on the combo. But yeah. That is Fire King Snake Eyes. You see, Witch, every hand Witch. It's not like a bad card, but it's just funny. Yeah, so this was the deck. I was pretty happy with it. There may be small changes to make, but for the most part, this was good. Another thing to note is in the TCG as well as in the in Mashal, it would not be uncommon to play above 40 cards in this deck. It still stands true, so you make space for non-engine. However, I wanted to play close to 40 as possible to mitigate Fu loss. Though really after this event, I beat Fu loss so much that it wasn't a big problem. Maybe I just cut the crossouts and lean heavier into other stuff post side. I can play a bigger 40 card deck. I can play Talents the deck because I like Talents a lot in this deck. If you turned into a Fire King, who would I be? I kind of feel like an Arvada, you know? Is it worth to craft the Snake Eye package in Master Duel? Bro, this is a TCG video. What are you talking about? Which line of the Fu loss? It depends on your hand. But usually you're going for at least the Fire King cards. You think Dogwood is bad this format? Don't go to time. I'm not really commenting on that. Dogwood has one purpose. Like, I shouldn't be going to time with this deck. This deck is not a deck that should go very long, so no, I don't play Dogwood. If you play fastly, that's not a problem. Only some decks really have a problem even if you do play fast. But unlike a deck like Runic, this deck has a battle phase, so not a problem. Alright, last call. Any questions for the Fire King deck, or are we all good with the top 8 At Ycs Niagara Fire King Snake Eye deck? There's no way to access the Azamina engine. With the Snake Eye cards, you need Witch, Wanted, or Azamina. So you have 7 cards or 8. Drawing this, so you can still just use it. The other way to access it more would be playing more Witches, but I'm not doing that. You think this is the best version of Snake Eyes? So I think the other version, the Fiendsmith version, is better in the mirror match. So if we're or in the Snake Eye mirror match, whether it be which version, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So I kind of, I guess, depends on your preference. I just really prefer this version. I have a lot of fun playing Fire Kings. So if throughout the rest of the format, if I'm playing any Snake Eye variant, it will be this variant. I just much prefer it. And there were no side quests this YCS. I talked about doing side quests with like topping with no side deck, which was a rumor this event. I didn't do it, but it was a rumor. My biggest thing besides side quests is I just want to have fun at events. Like, I'll try hard more in the past, and it would mean consciously choosing a deck I enjoy less for the sake of wanting to do better. But pretty much with the exception being Worlds, I'll be choosing decks that I just have more fun with. And this deck is good. It is a good deck. I don't think it's a bad choice by any means, but I just vastly prefer this to any other deck, and I enjoy it. So it wasn't a hard choice for me to pick this, even if it wasn't as favorable into the format. And going forward, like, if I'm not playing this, then it'll be another deck I enjoy with. I'm not going to play like Fiendsmith deck Snake Eye, or Fiendsmith Snake Eye's deck I don't really enjoy that much, so I won't be playing it. Like, I would never play Tempai. I don't find having fun playing the deck. You know the deck is good. One day Crystal Beast will win a YCS? Probably not. How is the Tempai matchup? I mean, it's fine. Skyborn can help you live sometimes. Game 1, and then you have a lot of cards post side for Shifter. If you get the combo, obviously you beat them. They can't break your field because board breakers suck. They need to hand trap you. If they lightning storm you, like they drop it, you don't give a shit. If you get Fuwed or Beryllium in this deck, you just try to play through it as much as you can without giving them a bunch of cards. What are thoughts on some Snake Eyes? I mean, next cutting Fiendsmith. Maybe it's correct. I haven't really messed around with the idea. I'm not like experienced on the topic, so I don't really have much of an opinion to give. One thing I will not do is spew nonsense if I'm uneducated. I will try and at least give you guys my opinion that is thought out, not just nonsense. Okay, I think that's going to be it for now. We move on to some of the new cards that came out, because over the weekend a lot of cards came out, which means we have a lot to look at and read. I got spoiled on a couple cards. I think this is the one I got spoiled. I didn't see the picture of it, but I got tagged into 1,000 fucking Crystal Beast things for one of the cards, Snake Eye cards. So I've been leaked. But yeah, this should be stuff to read. So we read the Tenny stuff. That was last week. Since then, this came out. 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 That's it. That's it. It's all like 8 things to look at. So we have a lot of new cards to give our opinions on. All right, let's start off with, what is this? Atlanteans. So I should have an Atlantean Mermail video for you guys coming out on a Friday. This deck is actually a lot of fun, and I think it's pretty good. So there may be more Mermail content coming out in the future on my channel. There's a chance I even bring it to a YCS, because I enjoy both Fire King and Mermail quite a lot. I'm a double agent, and I play for both sides of the Eternal War, Fire King versus Atlanteans. Both cards are cool. This deck is a bit more cancer, though, but it's fun to play. Anyways, I've not read these cards, so let's go ahead. Poseidra, the Rumbling Atlantean. Level 7, not a good start. You can send one other water from your hand to face a field of the grave, summon this card. Okay, never mind. That's fine. It can summon itself, not a brick. This card is normal special soul summon. You can send an Atlantean from your or Mermail from your deck to the grave. And target card you put in control, turn to the hand. And that is a cost to send. This card's very good. This is fantastic. It's a Sea Serpent, which is huge, because right now this deck doesn't have always great Sea Serpents to search. Like, I'm playing multiple Megalos in my deck because you just need something to search the Dragoons that'll let you continue the train of pushes going second. And that's not the best value. Megalo's not great. This card, much, much better. This card is phenomenal. Going second. It's like functional going first. I'm not sure how many you'll play, but this is a mandatory one of at the very minimum. It might be more. I can talk more about it when I release the video on Friday, like in the video, but I think this card is very good. The other effect is your opponent monsters cannot target this card for attacks by control monster other than what? That's 2800 attack. Why would your opponent ever even care about that effect? Sure, that's whatever. So you can also revive this card off of Prince, which is pretty good, right? Because what that means is you can go like Abyss Shire on the opponent's turn, and then send Prince, revive this, then on a summon send infantry from deck to grave to bounce a card, and then infantry pop a card. So it lets you pop 2. Yeah, this card is really good. Really good card. Stat line's also really strong. Like, this is very good. It makes killing pretty easy. Yeah, this is fantastic. Abyss Trite. The Atlantean Spirit. Rank 7, 2+ level 7s. Okay, so you get a new card to make the new Mermail or Atlantean. I don't know which cards are which. XYZ on top of. This card's XC summon. You can target level 7 lower fish, Sea Serpent, or Aqua in your grave and summon it. It's pretty good. Just let you rank up and then summon 4 dudes or whatever. Yeah. Water monsters controlling a 300 attack for each material attached to this card. Okay. You can attach 1 material from this card. Set 1 Abyss Trap from your deck. This deck doesn't need more for going first. One already starts comboing, so I don't think that matters. Unless there's a trap that says it can play itself immediately when you set it, or is broken. Either or, I think, kind of would be needed. Otherwise, it kind of just isn't necessary. Like Sphere, Squall, the old cards still wouldn't play. So yeah, whatever. This is still probably better than Gaius in some ways, because I don't know. Gaius is not even a bad card. Gaius is nothing brilliant, but this is like minor extension. That's fine. This could have been better. I mean, it's okay. Abyss Team. Okay, so let's see if the trap is good. I'll use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. Draw cards equal number of different types among fish, sea serpents, or aquas you control, and you're locked into waters. That's terrible. Face up water control, show by battle card effects listed in your grave. This is terrible. Banish this card from your grave, add a Mermail from your grave. Yeah, no, this is terrible. Add a Mermail from deck to your hand. Or graveyard, whatever. In what old box did they find this artwork? I don't know. This card is very good. Poseidra. This card is playable. This card is dog shit. I'd rather play Abysphere than this. Because at least that can be turned into Interrupt. Jaw 3 is okay. It's just incredibly win more. You do not need it. This card is terrible. This deck is not a mid-range deck. You don't need it for a grind game. And yeah, no, I'm not playing this card. Jet Shark. Ooh, more shark cards. Okay. Level 4 water fish monster. Do people want me to play sharks on my channel as well? Herman wants me to play sharks, but I'm not sure other people do as well. You feel like Poseidra doesn't patch up the issues? I disagree. I think it actually does. If a water exceed monsters on the field, and special this card from your hand. If some this way, you cannot special Jet Shark for the rest of the turn. Okay. During your main phase, you can add a fish, a shark, or exceed spell. Oh, that effect is good. Summon Search. That's above average. Banish this card from your grave, add an Aqua Jet card from your deck to your hand. Oh! You can use either the second or third effect. Damn, I didn't read that. If you use both effects, this card would be broken. This card is good. This card is very good. But it's not broken. So I guess this is nice to have, because if you get like popped on summon, like you spawn princesses this to stop the search, because this isn't on summon, you can use the graveyard effect. And you're not searching Aqua Jet, you're searching surfacing Aqua Jet, right? Or yeah, what the fuck? There's a new one, right? That's literally called Surface Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet Surface, same shit. Which is just revives a card. And that's fine. Either way, this is a premium extender, right? Because it summons itself and then it's something else. And that is what you want in an extender. Obviously, it can be used as follow-up as well. If it did both things in the same turn, this would be like creamy, premium extender type stuff, where it's just like extender that searches and then gets follow-up or even more extension. Like, that is nice. So we've had the same card printed over 500 times. I don't know. I feel like Sharks did have minimal extenders. Abyss Shark was obviously crazy, but that's it. Creamy, huh? I said a word. It was a descriptor. What do you want me to tell you, man? I try and have a range of vocabulary, but if I say a one of the Gen Alpha words, then you'll deal with it. That's it. Yeah. White Forest. Okay, so my knowledge of White Forest minimal. Bare minimum. I still know what cards do, but obviously I don't think I'm as good of a gauge for these cards as say Farfa would be. That's fine. Azamina Elzete. It's what? Azamina. Can I search any Azamina card? I can. All right. Azamina Elzet of the White Forest. What did I just fucking say? Hey, what did I just say? Hello, Fartfa. What did I just say that I was wrong? I don't know what I said. Help. Azamina? Okay, anyways. Light Illusion level 2. You heard your name? I said your name because you showed up in the chat. The Dueling Book Pog. Yes, it's Dueling Book. It is my database. My DB. I think I said Farfa but meant Josh. Wait, did I say Farfa when I meant Josh? Oops. My bad. Yeah, go to Josh with your White Forest. When you want to learn about White Forest, you know more than Josh. Yeah, I know he does. Farfa is secretly the world champion. He just can't compete because he had a Konami contract. But come this year, Farfa will be the world champion. Okay. So what does this card do? Before I dick around and do something else. You can reveal this card in your hand. Summon one White Forest or Azamina from your hand, so it can summon itself. Okay. During your main phase, you can fusion summon. What the fuck? How do you even summon the Azamina cards? Illusion plus Light Spellcaster. Okay. Fusion summon using Azamina fusion monster from your extra deck. From your hand, okay. Card sent to the grave is synchro materials. Okay. This is a card that doesn't know what it's trying to do. You can add a single spoil card from deck to your hand. Bro, we're just gonna see like a 60 card Azamina, White Forest, Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, Sinful Spoil deck, like the lore deck again. Crazy. I don't know how good this card is because I don't have enough context. Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. Yep. Sinful Spoil White Forest card. That's great. It's just tagline of the tagline. If you control a Fiend, Illusion, or Spellcaster, damn, no Pyro, activate one of the following effects. Special a Fiend, Illusion, or Spellcaster from your hand. That's terrible. Fusion summon using launch from your hand. This is terrible. I guess you use it as El Shaddai fusion, and that's not good by Mon standards, right? This card is sent to the graveyard to activate the monster effect. You can set this card. This card has to be bad, right? This doesn't seem very good. Orcust of the Salamangreat. What? Play the Diabell. That is a name, I guess. Play the Diabell. If a spell trap card is sent to the graveyard to activate a card or effect, send one illusion or spellcaster from your hand, deck, or extra to the grave. This searches Fairy Tale Snow. Oh, yeah. I have a problem, guys. During your main phase, you can ban Street Spell traps, including this card, special like Diabell from here into grave. Is this good? It doesn't seem good.
Cooked.
18 Hot Pockets, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. We're at 12 months now. It's a full year. Let's go. By then, Snow hope to be banned in Master Duel. Bro, you're in the wrong chat to be saying that. Oh my god, this page is so long. There's more cards. Like the Diabell. Okay, this is crazy. Is this just gonna be a Diabell theme now? Like, are we just gonna have Diabell cards everywhere? If a spell trap card is sent to graveyard by a card effect, you can set one spell trap in your hand to grave, but cannot be activated this turn. Why? Why does this search skill drain? Or barrier or anti-spell? There better not be a card that searches this. I'm mad. Buy a card effect. Oh, hand or graveyard. I'm blind. Never mind. This card's fine. I thought it said from the deck. Never mind. This is okay. This card's ass then. During main phase command, she spell traps in your grave, including this card. Summon a Diabell from your hand to grave. Okay. You know what? I misread it. I'm an idiot. Yu-Gi-Oh players are blind, etc. I misread it. If it's from the deck, it'd be actually good. Yeah, that's what I thought it said. That's why I was... Bro, misreading Arias the entire time. Yo, man! I don't know what to tell you. Alright, Sinful Spoils Awakening. I can only activate or use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. Control level 5 or higher illusion monster, and your opponent controls 3 or more monsters. Target up to 3 cards, return them in hand. Probably pretty bad. Control level 5 or higher illusion monster, and this card's in your grave, you can set this card. Alright, bad. Okay, these cards kind of just sucked. Anyways. Wait, you're telling me there's more cards? Why are there more? How many cards does this thing need? 3 Compulse is bad. Your opponent needs 3 monsters that won't be live. Your opponent can play around it because you're searching it. Bro, can they stop printing Snake Eye cards? Like, legitimately. 5! Why are there 5? Bro! Oh, God. The plot thickens. Fuck you. Queen of the Azamina. I hope you're dog shit. This card is why she does a sinful swap. Go fuck yourself. This card better be unplayable. Wait, can the search is any set it? Spell a draft, that'd be pretty funny. This card is sent to the graveyard or banish from your hand to field by an activated card or effect. You can special this card. When your Azamina or White Force destroys the opponent's monster, okay, this card's bad. But this card's ass. That's fine. I mean, it can... Yeah, this card's bad. Okay, my chat is trolling. Snake Eyes Damned Dragon. This said Snake Eyes Armed Dragon, which would have been even more funny. Snake Eyes Armed Dragon would have been so fucking funny. This is my Crystal Beast card, apparently. Snake Eye monster plus illusion monster must be fusion summoned or special summoned by sending 2 face-up monster cards from your spell trap cards under the grave. Yep. Only uses effect once per turn, but it's summoned not once per turn. Okay, so I can just summon level 8 fusions for free. This is good for Cross Sheep. It's like Astrolabe. This is good for Cross Sheep, and this is good for a Harbinger or Zombie Vampire or Link Spam. And yeah, and this card is special summoned. Try to face a monster in the field, place it in the spell trap card zone. Okay, so you can do some Crystal Beast combos with this, but also you can just fight through fields better. This is Centurion support too. Okay, so this card is good. I don't know if it's broken, but it's good. Yeah, I mean, this card is a good card. A very above average card, but it's not like broken, I think. I think. Extra space is tied in Crystal Beast, so we'll see if we can include this, but it's solid. Saint Azamina. This is just God. 0 attack, 4,000 defense. Because you need 2 originals for level 10. Or 2 originals, 2 whatever. 2 symbol spoils. Level 6 or higher fusion plus level 6 or higher synchro. Your opponent can target this card, cards they control, and cards in their graveyard, and banishment with card effects. Also take any battle damage you would have taken instead. Oh, okay. Why not cards you control? Why can't they? I don't get it. This card is fusion summon this turn. Quick effect, special 1 level 9 lower as Amina monsters in your deck. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember what the Moa Regina does. I have to read Moa Regina real quick. You can target illusion and whatever. When your Azamina or Symbol Ball is effect is activated, you can target 2 cards on the field, destroy them. That's okay. It's kind of Floodgate. I mean, not really. They can't target cards in their own grave. I mean, like, I don't know how good that is. All need to be fusion summoned except the Omni. Are you kidding me? No, it doesn't say that. At least it's super poly target. Not really. This is an Azamina card? Kick ass Goblin Biker. I guess it's part of the lore. Alright, rank 6 Dark Fiend, 2+ monsters. Okay, hopefully it's not broken because then Fiendsmith just uses this card. Alright, wait, are Fiendsmiths part of the Diabell Star lore, by the way? I don't know. I don't know the lore, guys. I'm trying my best out here. You can target face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of goblin monsters you control. Detach yourself from your monster. Then if you do attach, the target to this card. Okay, it's not a quick effect. It's whatever. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target cards opponent controls up to the number of goblin exceeds control. Detach 3 monsters to the material. If you do, send those targets to the grave. Okay, so it does have a quick effect. You need 3 materials, though, for this. This is solid, right? I don't know, but yeah, this card's fine. It's not crazy, though. Azamina Unleashing. This card is always treated as a White Forest card. Great. Unleash the first and second once per turn. Target cards on the field up number of fusion synchros you control on your grave, return them to the hand. That's not the worst. This card is sent to the grave, you can set it. Okay, this card is fine. It's probably not that good, but I'm not sure if it's better than the old White Forest trap. It's okay. Flame Swordsman. Oh, base. Oh, this deck's cool. Metal Flame Swordsman. Oh, these are Bandit Keith cards, not Flame Swordsman cards. I got baited. Attributing level 5 a higher warrior. You can view this card in your hand and 1 card that mentions max metamorph affect your hand, and then shuffle this card into the deck. Sure. Each time opponent acts as a card effect against your attack, and this is terrible. Why? This is so bad. Who wants this? This is just flare metal. That card's only used for time. Flame Swordsman can now search any max meta release card. Yay! I can now mix my 2 bad archetypes because their new card, all it does is combine them instead of making them playable. Awesome. Rhoda equals terrible. I don't want to search the trap. Wait, add 1 card that mentions max metamorph? Don't the other cards only add max metamorph? What the fuck are the cards called? Metal something? Oh, no, it doesn't. I thought it was the same effect. Oh, okay, you know what? This card is probably fine then. It's still not great because there's nothing really good to add. Like, what's the spell do again? It's just Rhoda, right? Yeah, right. I don't know. I don't think it's good. I mean, it's fine. Sure, whatever. Flame Metamorph. Should be 1 face-up monster that mentions max Metamorph. Special 1 monster from your deck that cannot be normal summoned or set and mentions max Metamorph. Ignoring summoning conditions and equip this card. This card is The equipped card will be shown by battle card effect and sent to the grave instead. Sure, so it's a new metamorph. Fine. I can't say that's really what I wanted. Deck still sucks. Yeah, I'm not satisfied. Primite. I'm excited for these. These cards are kind of nice. Primite, another barrel. Okay, I don't know if I really wanted more monsters in this deck. Well, the normal summon's fine. This card is normal summoned. You can set one Primite spell trap from your deck. That's pretty good. I wish you could add it to hand so you can use the quick play spell straight away. You tribute this card to send a normal monster from your deck to grave, and you can stand by phase of a normal monster on your field or in your grave. You can add this card to your grave at your hand. This is good. This is a good card. There's good value, right? This is like your Alistair of the deck. I wish you could set... Oh no, Lordly Load is a Primite card, right? Primite. Lordly Load. Okay, you can set this, right? And you can use it straight away. That's fine. Okay, this card is good. This card is good. Very good card. Resounding Reaction. Shows itself as well to give value for the E-Tally. Yep. I mean, that's not like huge, but it's nice. When is the Primite vid? I think it's scheduled for November 1st? 2nd? November 2nd. November 1st. November 1st. That's when it is. I already have content planned out until then. So, but yeah, it should be coming on November 1st. When your opponent normal or special summon a monster while you control a normal monster or level 5 or higher Primite, accept a token, negate the summon, and if you do, banish that monster. Okay, that's not bad. During summon phase, you control Primite, you can set this card from your grave. Banish it. Not if you control normal, really? This card doesn't banish itself, though, right? And just... Yeah, this card's just way better. Shrill Beam is so much better than this card. I mean, this card is okay. Probably one of it, I guess, but... The Drill Beam is so much better. This card is fucking crazy. Botch Second Wave? Nah, I think it's fine. This card's great. Like, this card's great for the deck. This is okay. Not every deck needs to be tier 0 broken. I think this is fine. I'm not mad at this at all. Barrel's like a one of? Why? The deck has no normal summon. Why would you play one of this card? I'm playing 3 of this. I don't know what world you live in, but searching a card is pretty good. The deck that has no normal summon. Also threatens Typhon, which is pretty good going second. This card's not unplayable. You can normal summon Jerry Beans, man. Yeah, you can do that. I'm not. All right, 2 left. 2 more announces. Oh, okay. Terminal Roll 2. I'm low-key excited for Terminal Roll 2. Nekroz cards are cool. Nekroz, for me, was it overshadowed by my love of BA, but I still liked Nekroz. So I am hoping that we get some cool stuff. Gem Knight here. Now, I didn't read the Gem Knight cards, although I already know that they do half effect damage for the rest of the turn to stop FTKs, because people were talking about it on Twitter. And people were excited about them. So I know they're good, but I don't know what they do. Gem Knight Nepirim. It's like Construct, right? I think that's what someone said. Light Fairy. Yeah, it's Construct. It's not a rock. Okay. Where's my Brilliant Fusion, please? If this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 Gem Knight card from deck to your hand and then half damage. Okay, so that's pretty good. During main phase, after this resolves, you can normal summon a Gem Knight monster. Okay, so it just like specials from deck almost, or you can be more flexible. This card's great. If this card is sent from your hand or deck to the grave, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you special this card. Wow. This card is great. This card is very good. It doesn't even say like card effect either. It works for milling or for like costs. Like if you drop with this. And it doesn't send for cost either, so it triggers effects like tears. Ooh, tears. This card is so astronomically giga broken. We've attracted Vlad with all the Gem Knight talk. It's supposed to be Pyrite here, like golden nuggets. I don't know. This card's good though. Gem Knight Void Roots. Is that supposed to be like the vampire card Void? No. Void Roots. Why does this sound familiar? What's Void Roots from? Nothing. What's Roots? I don't fucking know. It's the Hellshadal. Oh, that makes sense. Wait, are we gonna use Shadal support then? That'd be cool. Level 7 Dark Fiend. That's probably gonna be terrible. Because everyone saw posted pictures of this, not this card. It's probably just garbage. You can send one Gem Knight normal monster or Gem Knight fusion from your deck to the grave. Summon this card from your hand. Okay, that's not a brick, I guess. Only sends normals or fusions. Your opponent activates a card effect, and you control a Gem Knight fusion monster. You can banish 3 Gem Knight cards from your grave, including this card, to get that effect. This is the one of, I guess. This card can't be that good, right? Gem Knight circular. How is this circular? It's into fucking vanilla. Are there any Gem Knight fusions that Oh wait, I'm a fucking idiot. It says Gem Knight fusion, not Gem Knight fusion monster. No, I misread it. I thought that said Gem Knight fusion monster. Gem Knight fusion makes sense. Adds itself back. Yeah, I can't read. I cannot read. Yes, I understand. I misread it. Send Gem Knight fusion. So do you even play multiple Gem Knight fusions now? You probably just play one, right? And then you can search it with void roots. This card's good. Okay, I take it back. And then you can go quartz with this. Get your glasses, old man. Fucking syntax in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so cancer, man. Like, what do you want me to do? We played a game with Ryan after the YCS, and it was like he had to guess the exact wording on cards, and he bet he could do it. He bet he was stupid enough that he could memorize the effect of like Engage and Ray and those type of cards. And I bet no way he could do that because the cards are just so complex and there's so much wording that's unpredictable. Of course, he struggled and could not do it because there's so much random shit that goes on. For example, did you know Ray says if a face-up Link monster you control goes to the graveyard, it can come back. Face up. If it was a Link monster, why would I have to specify the monster had to be face up? It cannot go face down because it is a Link monster. Unless there's something I know, how can a Link monster go face down? Future proof. Yep, I know, right? Like, it's a new mechanic hint from 6 years ago. It's troll. Yeah, I book Amunya Shizuku. So stupid. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Syntax is weird. The only one that I got correct, and then anybody got correct, was I guess the exact text of Threatening Lore, because it's 7 words or something. Yeah. When your opponent activates, yes, we read this fact. Yeah, this is good. I imagine there's more, right? Because we had a lot of Terminal World cards last time. It's just, yeah, how many? Ritual Beast got like the Link monster, a spell, a fusion monster, and an effect monster. 4 cards, right? Okay, so, and that was like not that many. So we should still be waiting for a little bit, right? A couple more cards. There's another card. Yep, okay, that makes sense. There's 4 each. Okay, I had another one more. Never mind. I'll keep going. Yami Sauerdeck, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. We're at half a year. Let's go. Let's keep it going strong. Level 9 Earth Rock Fusion. 3 gem monsters. Okay, I like the art on this card. Master Diamond Dispersion. During the main phase, quick effect. You can send this card to the grave, special up to 3 non-rock gems with different names from your extra deck and their grave, ignoring summoning conditions when locked into fusions. That's pretty solid. Can this not FTK even with half damage?
I thought that Jesse was cooked.
King of Patterson gave it a community sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Gem, Armadillo, and Turtle using for this one? It's probably bad. This card is way worse than you think. Really? Alright. When your Gem Knight Fusion is destroyed by battle, this card's in grave, you can summon this card. That's not bad either. By battle, okay, never mind. Battle. Whatever. This card basically summons normal monsters. Wait, it says non-rock. Yeah. How many are there? Gem. Fairy. Summon this. Once per turn, if the I don't want to read these cards right now. I'm trusting Vlad. Vlad says it's bad. It's bad. We'll read them another time. I don't want to read all the Gem Knight cards. Gem Knight Dispersion. Fusion will summon a Gem Knight monster from your extra deck using monster from your hand fields material. If you have a Gem Knight Fusion in your graveyard, you can also use up to 2 non-rock monsters from your deck or extra deck. Okay, that's probably fine, right? Add 1 Gem Knight monster from your deck, or one of these effects. Okay. A gem monster from your deck or management your hands, and also half damage. Okay, so it's Rhoda or it's Shaddoll Fusion. That's pretty good. Or is this card bad, Vlad? This card feels good. I don't know. This card feels fine. You can use both effects. You have 2 copies. That's pretty good. This card is broken. The fusion is ass. All right. I guess we'll see what Gem Knights do in the OTG in a month or 2 or 2 months. I don't know when the set comes out, but that seems pretty cool. All right. Lastly, we got Orcust. What is QCTB? Quarter century tubular colosis disease. For your 25th birthday, you get TB. Maybe I've watched too much Dr. House. The quarter century Trinity box. Trilogy box. Well, we got 2 answers in the first minute, so that's great. Nope, it says right here, Trinity box. Jeff, your ass. It literally says Trinity box right here, and you said the wrong thing. Dawn of Dragon support? Bro, I'm hoping. The tragedy box? Yep. The Tim Hortons box. Anyways, Galatea I. Or is it supposed to be 1? Nope, that's I. Is it supposed to be like imaginary I, like in mathematics? I don't know, whatever. Or is it an iPhone? This is Galatea iPhone. The Orcust Automaton. Link 1. Oh, it's a bad sign. Dark Machine. Orcust Orbital Legacy. Why? It's just so generic. This card better be terrible. Cannot be used as XP material. Okay, so you can't ding on top of it. Dude, ding into Zeus on this would just be so crazy. You can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and then add 1 Lore Legacy monster or Orchestrated Babel from deck or graveyard to your hand. That seems pretty good. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 of the Orcust from your grave. Okay, so this is Link Summon only, so you can use this again. Okay, so this card is just insane. Right? Like... Read the next card. It's better? Is it better? It can't be better, guys, right? And Lil Gursu. It's not better? Okay. And Little Gursu. Little Gursu doesn't look very little. Orcust Mech Knight. Sure. So going back to the old lore. What set is this in? Oh, the Trinity bot. What does this set even correlate with in the TCG? I don't fucking know. 2+ monsters, including an Orcust Link monster. It's Link 4. Okay, that's not that easy to summon. It's not that hard either, though. You can target 1 of your banished Orcust Legacy cards, add to your hand, then shuffle 1 card from your hand to the deck and take control when facing monster controls. Okay, so it's disruption. That's not bad. During the main phase, okay, what's funny though? If this was an old Orcust card, it would say 1 card that it targets instead, take control. Of course, modern Orcust would need broken cards. During the main phase, this card's in the graveyard because it was sent there from the extra monster on this turn. You can banish it to send a card on the field to the grave. Wait, why does it have that? So, if you have this plus IP, but IP is like here, down below it, you can steal a card and then link them all off for like SP, and then Babel in the grave effect, just send it. Why? Why does it need this? It's your main phase? Does Babel not overcome that? Or does it still not work with Babel? I don't know, man. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Semantics. It does? It works with Babel? Yeah, it works with Babel, right? Yeah. That's what I would have thought it was meant to do, right? Mermaid to 1. No. That's it? Okay. So does that mean we're getting more Thunder Dragon cards in this set? I hope so. I don't really care about anything else, right? I don't care about Salad. I don't mind Sky Striker. I'm like a Sky Striker hater, canonically. But I don't hate Sky Striker. I just don't like it as much as Ryan and Ray. Like, I actually like Sky Striker. It's just like... It's more like, hey, I somewhat like this deck instead of, I fucking love this deck. Like some people do. Ray forever. Would he try Brigade support? No, fuck that deck. I am not a Tri Brigade fan. The Dragon Maid and Punk in the box? I don't know. We'll see, I guess. There's nothing else to go over, right? Meme review. Nope, not doing that. There's a new event announced. I mean, it's Fusion Synchro Link,
Happy Partner
whatever.
Anniversary Pa Tonaji Nienri Omedetou gozaimasu. Nanza Kaban, Shunen Kwailak, Feliz Anniversario. Socio buon anniversario
Try
del
is one of the
partner.
most well-designed
Izuar
decks.
per Vegetorin e partnerit. Hengbokam Pateneo Ginyomil.
It's just boring and not interesting. I think it is not very, like, skill expressive, and it's not fun to play against or with. I just don't think it's a fun deck. I think it's very boring and not skillful. Meme review, fine. We'll try meme review for Farfa. But before we do that, I am
thought
going
the Jesse was
to
cooked.
grab a water or Coke Zero. What do I drink? Do I get water, Coke Zero, or sparkling water? Let's do a poll. New poll. What drink? Coke Zero. Water. Sparkling water. Let's see how many Europeans we have in chat. Nice and short. I can't do a poll for less than a minute. Whatever. Wait, group. I don't want to group this. Ungroup. Watered down Coke Zero. No. I gave you 3 options. Pick one of those options. Nothing else. Sparkling water and joys rise up. I don't like love sparkling water, but it's a nice change of pace sometimes. And classic water wins. Yeah, it's not even close. Anyone that used to enjoy sparkling water used to put their tongue on old PVM CRTs. What? Bro. Some of you are just haters. Sparkling water is disgusting. It is just bubbles and water. How do you guys, like, have such, like, aggressive thoughts towards it? I'm not, like, the biggest sparkling water fan, but I think it's crazy that it gets as much hate as it does. All right, water won by a landslide, so let me get a glass of water real quick. All right. We are back. All right. Watch, I do this meme review for Farfa, and Farfa's not even here. Meme review. See, I'm gonna not laugh at all. It doesn't even work. The link doesn't even work. Is that the meme? Is the joke that it doesn't work? I'm clicking on it. I'm legitimately clicking on it. Nothing happens. There we go. Sangan summoning boneless. What? I scream, YouTube! What the fuck is this? Just say, oh, yeah, Sangan summoning instead of Sangan summoning. And why is it boneless? Why does it look like it fucking, like, a wet condom? Like, I don't. That's username? Okay. Sure. New Tenpai combo just dropped. Yeah, man, this is hilarious. Why are we torturing me? These aren't funny. How polite these gentlemen are. They're letting their opponents go first. Okay. Are these all Tenpai memes? Are these all Tenpai memes? This is where I'd put my archetype R cards. What does that mean? If I had some. I don't know what that means. Rare? Oh, they're just saying how expensive the deck is? Sure. Good job to Konami. Pearl Rhino limited release. Wraith Soft limited release. Sangan summoning some limited release. Okay. Embrace yourselves. Tenpai has freed us from Yubel Doom posting. I wouldn't say freed, more like under new management. Okay. Guys, like, are these supposed to be funny? That's more Tenpai! Why is there an actual pie? Hi, I'm the Tenpai Dragon. Please see our menu and place your order below. Raigeki Rhubarb. Max Green. Okay, this one's kind of funny. Bistro Blueberry. Triple Berries Thrust. Lightning Storm Shoe. Okay. Light Harpies French Silk. Okay. Super Polymerization P. Droll and Lemon Bird. Pie of Prosperity. They got worse. And D-Shifter Sweet Pot. Okay. You like cream pies, Jesse? I like them just as much as you do. So you can kind of seal both of our fates here with how you respond to that. I'll go down with you if you'd like, but it's just AI pies probably. Insert Farfa's clip. Oh my god, it's not Tenpai. At least not every deck can use him. Curry is a drink. Oh no, that's the person, right? Welcome back, Ibly. Nah, these are not the same as Ibly. Remember what they took from you. I don't get it. Sweet Jesus, this deck is crazy strong. Witnessing the power of Tenpai in my own hands. Okay. Meta defeat, economic victory. Sure. I don't know why I love Family Guy. It's so it's just so dumb that it's funny. So I just see Peter and I'm laughing. I don't know the best profile picture combo. No, I don't. I don't know your stupid meme meta. Thankfully it stopped the card designer this time. We call it Phantom of Flamebird. It's an omni-negating contact. I mean, it's still pretty crazy. I like this one because I'm dumb. Peter. Guys, I have a problem. I have brain rot. Hate it when this happens. Pancake is my city. When are we gonna start burning 2000? When can I start? Okay. Like, do people not realize that like Yu-Gi-Oh has like real life lore? Like that's why they are the way they are. That's the whole point. Choose your poison event. Yubel, Tenpai, Snake Eye, Fire King. Sure. It really depends on the time and condition. For now, I'll protect you when you are in trouble. Sure. When you recraft Perlamino 130 times after tier meta and did thinking it's safe. I have 2 of them. So today I learn Ritual Beast, but my body is a machine that turns. Okay, so we got someone who has no idea how to play Ritual Beast. It feels like a Jesse call out. At least they didn't ban Snow. If they banned Snow, I would have been seeking some rope probably. Monk of the 10, he goes to the gym. If you didn't want me at my this, you don't deserve me at my this. Okay, whatever. I found a way. Could someone explain this to me? I don't understand. Like, the tombstone is a dick. What? What do you mean it's a dick? Copying Farfa's content. Farfa was in chat telling me to do this. I wasn't even going to do this and he made me. How do I find it again? Icon frame. This one, right? How is the tombstone a dick? I don't get how this is a dick. Long and hard. What? His name isn't Long and Hard. It's me, Tenpai. It covers the mouth of the girl's icon. Am I looking at the same picture as you guys? I don't get it. I'm not engaged. I don't get it. I actually just don't get it. I wish all Medici for pulling a very flame tongue the blazing magical. I don't care, whatever. Is this like Farfa's address? Or is it hell or something? It's just middle of nowhere. Okay. Woods? I like nature. I have no problem going out to see nature. I've done that many times while traveling. I do not have a problem with touching grass. You guys think these are funny? There's like nothing good here. We're done with this. We're done with this. I'm not degen enough. I'm not degen enough for this. I'm gonna click off this before we get stuck here. Are you happy, Farfa? We fulfilled your request. There was some dual usage stats I wanted to look at though. Where was it? Official game usage win rate. Yeah. 80 plus win rate. SP's up to 82 from 81. Maxi went down. Why? I guess people took it out against Tenpai. Ash is up to 80%. No, it's down from 8. Why? This card is better than it ever has been. I lost like 4 times. I laughed at the Peter one because I'm an idiot. I laughed at the pie one because I'm sure that one was cool. It was cute. And that's like it. The others I laughed at being pathetic. Or I laughed at my chat. 40% plus talents, really? Valor, okay. 50% plus. Call buys down. Imperms down. Are people just playing less meta? Crossouts down as well. That's so strange. Up Apo, up Baron, up Chaos Angel. Down Nib, it's fine. Down IP. Sure. Down Typhon. Gamma Driver and Prosperity went down. Okay. I don't know how much win rate matters. Win rate when played. It's just Infernoble bullshit. FTK. New. Okay, it's FTK cards. That's nice. Average battle damage 0 Boros. The ancient gears are popping up. Okay. This is not that impressive. I don't really know what to take away from this. There's not much.
I thought that Jesse was cooked.
Hooray! Thanks so much for the gifted 5 subs. Appreciate it. All right. Before we move on to some Master Duel for finally, let me show you guys some of the new prizes we got. Okay, so I believe this is a top 16 prize. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh frame. And I think what they said they're going to do is they're going to mail us something to put in here that says what the event is. I think the kind of idea that it's supposed to be is that you place like the cards you top the event with is kind of like a keepsake. You put like the cards from your deck here, and then like on the other side as well. I think this is fine. Like this doesn't cost that much for them to do. It's not like a crazy prize either. I don't know how much it'll make a difference. It's better than nothing, but obviously this isn't really what I wanted. It's okay. It is neat. My problem is for like competitive. This is better for like mid-level casual players. Not casual, but I mean like the players who are solid but they don't travel them much. Because why that's good is for players like that who don't go like maybe 1 or 2 YCS a year, then it is a good keepsake for them to like show off a an achievement. For players who are hyper competitive and play like a lot, like myself, and who win multiple of these, this isn't as important or it's not as cool. I think what may have been better, perhaps if you wanted to cater a little more nicely, is make it look a bit better, put a little more effort into the frame. Or generic, and they're giving it out to like a winner, like the YCS winner. And then like when you win a YCS, you put this up, put your cards in. Because myself personally, I'm not gonna hang this up every time I top 16 a YCS. I'm not gonna put every card in here, and this might be like some elitist like view. So I understand how for other people this will not be the same sentiment, but from my perspective, and I understand this is a very small percentage of people. This is my position. But I think either way, this is not like something that's too important. Why 12 cards? I'm not sure why 12. 12 is fine though. You probably could have made it smaller and had less cards and just had like a couple just key stuff. 1% get richer, okay? I mean, it's not for monetary value. The thing is like, I don't think this would carry much monetary value anyways. Listen, I don't think this is terrible, but I also don't think it's like really what I was looking for either. And it's neat. After a few events, when these become abundant, I don't think that there'll be any secondary market for it really. This could be me being pessimistic, but I think I'm allowed to want to have a secondary market for our prizes because while I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh for the money, it would be nice if I could make more than 0 playing this game. Worlds is the only event that has real prizing that I can actually like do something with. Don't hate it, don't love it. But obviously that's not all. Let me get my backpack. $12 for one of each Zodiac. Oh, you said Zodiac. No, you said Zodiac. Okay, my bad. Sure. Travel that must suck. I mean, yeah, that as well. I'd be inclined to kind of sell it on the spot if I won it in a foreign place. I won it in Niagara, so it's already pretty much home. Okay. What's the? Oh, this is the mat. Whatever. Imagine there's an expensive rarity like having a YCS stamp, red name, or something. Yeah, that would be awesome. That's what they should do, but it's fine. All right, it's the mat. Let me just put this. Where to fucking put this? Chair next to me. I'll deal with it later. Where are my other prizes? Back box. I'll get this out of my backpack now, I guess. Box. YCS sleeves. So these are new. These are cool. We'll see what the secondary market's like on these. If these will get saturated or not. They'll be good. This is a step in the right direction because like at least like I can expect at least $50 for these probably more. It's for top 32 I think, and that's a nice change. Definitely for the positive because it gives you something more value. Costs them very little to do. It's meant to for players who don't want to sell anything. If players do get a bunch, then it gives you something to kind of offload. Obviously, we'll see what the market ends up being like when there's a lot of them in circulation. I also hope this design rotates from years. I understand not rotating at every event, that'd be too much effort, but I don't want to see the same thing happening every year. So I also played a Winamat. So there's a new thing for NAYCSs. I'm not sure if it's the same for Europe, where after every when you play a side event, you get tickets, right? But in NA now, you get the tickets banked on your account. So what I want to do is at every like NAYCS, I'm just gonna play inside events when I'm not in the main event. So when I lost top 8, I just went to Winamat immediately. And I can bank the tickets. So what that means is that if there's ever a giant card I really want for tickets, say there's a Kikalos, I can just buy it immediately. Or if there's a new deck that comes out that I really want the card for, like if there's an Omega Dante ever released, I will just like buy that giant card immediately. So I'm pretty much trying to just build up points that I can do that eventually. So that's why I just played to win a mat and I won this mat, which is neat. That's not YCS pricing. That's just side events. Let's see. Where's my other stuff? I lost it. That'd be crazy. There's no way I lost it. Unless I put it in other pocket of this bag. I hope that's what I did. How much do giant cards go for? It depends on the card, but they can go from like 1,000 to the minimum to like 5,000 if the card is really good. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Sorry guys, I'm ruffling through my bag. My world sleeves. Or world championship sleeves, whatever. Or WCQ. Those are still my backpack, I guess. That's nice. Yeah, so these were last weekend's YCS sleeves. Or this weekend. I don't know which or which. But yeah, I got them in Cancun as well. Dude, where's the other thing that I won? No way I lost it. Okay, now I'm getting tilted. I lost. Are the tickets good forever? No, I think so. They transfer for events. Stolen? If someone stole that and on my deck, they'd be kind of stupid. I'll say put it somewhere else. No other bag it would be in. It would be here. Also, we get Steam decks now instead of Switches, which is nice because they're worth more. They're not giving me a Master Duel backpack, or nope, they have not given me anything. I'm not sponsored by Konami, so I don't get that stuff. Okay, now I'm kind of annoyed. Where is my... I hope I didn't lose it, because this is one of the newer prizes that's kind of nice. Nope, that's Team Sam sleeves. What the fuck, guys? Tripod. Nothing else in here. Team Sam sleeves. You get the dice? That's what I'm looking for, and I can't find them. OLED Steam Deck? I don't know. They'll ship it to me because Konami didn't have it, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah. Charger. I don't know what happened. I definitely have this on me. Nope, not that. I'm sorry for the dead content, guys. I am really looking for this, and I am kind of annoyed where I can't find dice. There's that. Passport. Advil. Nope, not there. You tried teching between the seat cushions. Yeah. What the fuck? On Worlds 2023 sleeves in my backpack. That's, I guess. Oh, and I bent my VIP card. That's nice. Worthless, whatever. The VIP prizes are bad now. I found it. Oh my god, that took 5 years. Okay, so we have these. Let's try focus. Oh, I want to focus. Camera. There you go. YCS, and they're different colors than what we saw in like the other regions. So I'm not sure if they're different every region or every event, but that is cool. I personally think dice are kind of lame, but what matters more for me is if there's a market and demand for them. If there is demand for them and people will pay for it, then that is awesome. I'm all for that. Personally, for me, I will never collect dice. I do not care. I also got dice for the UDS and for Worlds and for the quarter century celebration that I've not even tried selling yet. So maybe that's something I got to do, but still good. More prizes are better. I'm not trying to sound like I'm complaining. Obviously, there's stuff they could have done that was better. But this is still good, especially if they are making them different and unique, because then it means the market's not going to be overly saturated and also makes it a collectible. I think is a lot more interesting. I'll open these up real quick. It's magnetically sealed. You got the 4 dice in here. Take one out. Come on, focus. Camera. There we go. I cut my nails. Yeah, just YCS. So it says YCS on it for 1, but that is neat. And otherwise normal dice. So it's nothing like super fancy, but the dice are like metallic, so they're solid quality. Overall, a good thing. Is that chapstick? I have chapstick in my backpack, but no, this isn't it. Where was it? I mean, it was in my backpack, just like hidden at the bottom. I mean, it's small, right? Like, this is not very big. It's 4 dice. So, yeah. Where do I put this now? Before I lose it again, I'll put it on my desk. I'll just put it on Facebook later or something. Do people watching ever like want to buy some of my prizes and stuff? Because I feel like normally I post on Facebook, but I hate dealing with Facebook. So if there's a better place to sell stuff, then I will do that. I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to auction or sell stuff on Twitch. I'm not trying to do some like breaking TOS service thing and just ruin it. Anyways, yeah, I think that catches us up pretty well with the maybe create a channel on Discord. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Okay. We'll see if people are interested in that. Otherwise, I'll just go back to Facebook and sell there and Twitter. Let's switch to Master Duel. I haven't been dueling, so let's do that. All right. Discord would be the better place, perhaps. All right. Okay, so for today, I think on Master Duel, I was just going to use the Goblin Biker deck. This is the deck I played versus Josh. I figured Princess OTK is probably fine. I'm not sure what rank 3s I even want. I imagine this is just the best rank 3 to summon, like always. And I wanted to see how it works out. I have no idea how good it'll be, so let's try it out. It's Gabonga time! Yes. We are going to Gabonga all over them. Change decks. No Zeus.
I thought that Jesse was
Zeus.
cooked.
Yeah, nice. I play Fortune Tune without Zeus. I knew I was missing something. Zeus should be in my deck. I'm gonna put that in, and people watching the video with Josh will have to see an edited deck. I knew I was forgetting something. Oops. What am I taking out? This stuff seems fucking ass. I'm gonna take this out. No, I'll put it in. I'll put it in. Whatever. Amon17, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, whatever. Ida. Goblin Biker. What even was the collab today? So I want to try something new where every time a new set comes out, me and Josh will we'll play a best of 5 conquest with 3 new decks from the thing. We each choose 3 decks of our choice, 3 different decks, each in cards or themes from the thing. So I think we both chose different themes, and then just best of 1 for each game. You have to win with each deck once, and that's the collab. We'll do this for every set. That's the plan. If it does well on Twitch and on YouTube, then we'll do it every set. I'll upload on YouTube while he streams on Twitch, and assuming you guys like it, it'll be a regular thing. And you get to see world champions building all the new decks in one spot. So feedback is appreciated. I feel like the duels this time are kind of lame because Tempai is kind of AIDS and so is Ritual Beast. But yeah, optimistic. Can't wait for the VOD video. Hopefully it's good for you guys. And then hopefully there's more content as well, just between Josh and I in the future as well. World Champs teaching. Yeah, Goblin Biker was fucking broken for us. We kept winning with Goblin Bikers. I lost twice with Tempai. I-10's fine. We're cooking here. Temple. I'm not gonna stop this. The discard's way worse now. Yeah, make them neg. Triva Karma. Ashing this is fine. This doesn't do much. I need a lot more in order to play through this. Like, Purloin was banned, right? So sure, they can chain, they can search Grief. Is this one that comes from hand or grave? From hand, okay. You think we saw Infernoid's the least? I got fucking Protos locked! What did he want me to do? This deck is so fun and low cost. Yeah, I mean, it's right. You know, we played this deck like a bunch. We didn't play a bunch. We played several games with it, and the deck was like actually like fine. The deck is like not bad. And I want to play it in the TCG as well because it's like really just not the worst thing in the world. I wasn't paying attention. What did he got Grief and just didn't use it? Nice. Mill Sharon. All right, nice. That's pretty good for me. The Notice Board for Goblins is good? Yeah, it is. Isn't Goblin randomly expensive in the TCG? No. Unless there's something I'm missing, like Fool Loss, but like that's just everything. The deck needs stuff to play through boards. Or through hand traps, perhaps. At least it's not like side set expensive. What do you mean? Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Kind of a White Forest and Master Duel early. It's not impossible. We'll see. I'm not a huge White Forest fan. I don't hate it though either. My opponent's kind of just spamming things. Am I getting? Is this like the FTK? I feel like they've done very little for considering how much they've gone through. I also feel like there should have been a Scream in play and they searched Grief instead for some reason. Oh yeah, we haven't got the Flame Swordsman cards, you're right. That's sad. I guess this is pretty good, right? Against both effects. I don't know why I thought you couldn't use it to turn a Ghost to Grave. The snow's rough though. Now it's gonna be hard to play through shit. What did they add? They added Solic or Scream. Expecting Roll Close to come down. Hopefully they make Redoer for Doug Charger. Yeah. Make Rolk. Oh, Milk Midnoise is actually so cancer. Holy shit. Yeah, Milk Midnoise actually just might end the game. I don't think that Zombie Vampire's staying there. Yeah, IP. No SP. That's better for us. Much better for us. Banish a card. I'll banish this. Grand Entrance. Set dos back row end turn. Okay. How do I win this? This is the same opening. That's great. Is this my Twitch? My Spotify is broken? Let's just switch to a different playlist. It does this sometimes. Let's go with classical or regular. Let's go regular music. Regular by my standards means also old. I'm gonna start with Jackalope because I have 2 talents and he's not at the end of the world of his card. Hopefully he rolks it. Nope. Okay, that's fine. This card's fucking terrible. Search. SP Little Knight. Okay, that's fine. I can Talons. Guess we're gonna get this. Now I get to go Talons take control of the Rokolos. Oh, you little wait, no, this is fine. This is fine actually, wait. Don't discard a shuffler, don't discard a shuffler, don't discard a shuffler. Do I care about that? It makes Winda? Oh my god, bro. It makes Winda. Solic face down. What does resolve? Is it just this? Okay, but this wasn't summoned this turn, right? I can flip it up. This doesn't do anything, right? Oh, okay. Now I can go SP. I know he has Snow in the Grave is the problem, though. You can banish 14 cards to double book. If he does that, or I'll just go double SP, banish. I mean, I can deal with the book then. Hmm. I'm not sure. I see banish the Sark doesn't work because there's two. There's two King Sarks. Banish 14 for Snow. They book this. I don't have a good play. I think I have to go SP here. They book. Yeah, no, doesn't matter. Like, and send the Havness. Banish the Havness. Not the Havness, the Wind, I mean. And I get the spotted scatter thing. This is one, right? I think this is still fucked though. An effect to revive. Merciless mean thing. Chain Sulic. That's fine. We'll chain SP now. This no is gonna be brutal though. Unless they let us overlay. Oh, I'm dumb. That doesn't work. I don't know why I messed up. Select doesn't need to send. Yeah, no, it didn't matter anyways. I didn't have a play. I can't attack directly anyways, yeah. No, I'm fucked. I'm not dead, but I don't have like a good play. I mean, I'm dead if they have a third horse monster, I guess. I should have just let him send it. And mill 2 cards. And then I could have gone Dark Charmer. I guess what does Dark do for me? Nothing, but that was a misplay. That was a misplay. They're gonna target to send. Okay. I can send a card, it's fine. Mill 2. I've milled so many other good cards already, though. Rhino, okay. So what's the get rid effect here? It needs to be an XYZ on the field. I'm probably fucked, yeah. Unless he has another XYZ. He has another horse monster, okay. Maybe he'll chain SP like a moron. To try and negate mine. Damn. I'm trying to see if he would chain his own SP there. Obviously, this does nothing. Is there anything I can top deck out of this? I don't think so. Because there's SP as well. If there wasn't SP there, I'd have an inkling of a chance. A top deck beats snow? Yeah, there's also snow in the grave. Yeah, it's over. It's very over. Yeah. Damn, we were close. I feel like we were close to winning that. The meta noise was so stupid. I feel like if that wasn't there, we would have won. Alright, let's go first. Nian could be pretty cool though. I don't. Maybe I'll try playing Nian. I'm assuming you mean the virtual world Nian, right? Okay. This loses to anything, unfortunately. Nothing there. That's pretty good. We'll summon this out. Right, because I can summon this from hand later anyways. Than I've ever been lifted before. In my desire. My big gabonga. Gabonga. I feel like Gabonga is Australian, right? This is an Australian card for sure. Higher and higher. What extenders am I using? Dangers and Terror Top. Please don't maxi me, good sir. Ace again. Keep on lifting me. Higher and higher. Keeps on. Higher and higher. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do I even need to search off this? What's it do again? I'll get this, I think, right? Because I can use this to revive from grave and make the armor cards. Higher and higher. I'm getting nibbed. That would suck. Okay. Higher and higher. Can't be nib? Why? They still could have had nib. But they had a toggle before, yeah. Yeah, no. They definitely had another toggle, but it could also be nib, right? It's not like it can't be nib, it's just that that original toggle was not nib. Alright, this hand's fine. This card sucks, man. This is Ubel. This card's terrible versus Ubel. Sad. Okay. Guys, if you are enjoying the video, or enjoying the streams, I will be live for the rest of this week, every single day in the week. Weekdays, not weekend. And if you're enjoying the content, the reacts, the new cards, the gameplay, and all the sorts, please consider sending my Prime subs your way. Best way of supporting. Other Twitch subs as well are welcome. Discounts are still active on Twitch. It's pre-recorded. It is not pre-recorded, but it is your best way of showing to me that it is worth my time to be here and give some content to y'all. Share my Yu-Gi-Oh mind. So yes, much appreciated if you can. I was toggled off. Syntax Overflow, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it.
I thought
Viton number 9 as well. Thank you very much. That's right, guys. We are celebrating my partner anniversary. Whatever that means. I mean, I guess it means the year since I became a partner. That's cool. I didn't even know it was my anniversary, but I found out today, so I am happy.
I thought the Jesse was cooked.
Cool word. Thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Not a prime, sorry. Still appreciate it. That's actually kind of lame. I hit a U-Bell card and this ends up backfiring. Not a yeah, U-Bell, not Unchained. Yeah. Animazone it. Give 2 draws. I haven't used this yet, right? Blech and blech. Tall and tan and young and lovely. Draw 2. Why? That was such a terrible play and it worked out for them. God dang it. When I said nib was bad, this is not what I meant. Mature Chronicle? Bro, Vardros isn't even in the game. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. This one's over. Je suis désolé. Nib is good for my opponent. What it fucking feels like. Happy anniversary. Thank you. In Spanish? Yeah, it is. I can read a bit of Spanish. My Spanish is not terrible. Like, when I'm in Latin America, I can communicate fine. Obviously, when I'm speaking with somebody, like, it's not text messages, it's harder because there's accents, and then also if someone speaks too fast. But I'll tell people I speak un poquito. You want Christmas music? I mean, you can pay to turn it on, unless I missed it. But this is not Christmas music, if this is what you're talking about. This is old, but it's not Christmas music. Will I try Ritual Beast? Probably. Well, I wanted to do this because I know Josh played Ritual Beast in stream today. I wanted to do something different. Not that we have exactly the same audiences, but Also, this deck's cool. It's like BA light. Lo siento, no hablo español. I mean, okay. Cancer. You almost do? What do you mean? Like viewership wise? Just like saying Gabonga? I do too. Yeah. The rules I have to wait 17 more days from Mariah Carey? No, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. At least this isn't making Fiendsmith cards afterwards. That's when it gets kind of crazy. Infernoid Antra. Okay. He's playing that? Yeah, I don't like this card. It's actually interesting how this card is still not legal in the TCG. I don't think it matters, but it's interesting, I guess. I don't know. Do. If you hear Mariah Carey or George Michael before December 1st, you're going to lose it. Oh, buddy. You've come to the wrong place. Those are some bangers. Last Christmas is just genuinely on my playlist. Like, not Christmas. I like that song. It's fantastic. Infernoid Flood, I assume, is coming out now. Yep. Turn to... Are they going to make Tzolk'in? Am I just going to be fucking... Bish Balkan or whatever? Am I just going to get railed by that? No. That's 8s, right? Beatrice. Wait. Am I getting Epticade? That's so funny. If he sends rollback, I'm going to detach it. It's a cost, right? No, it's not. Oh, I should have done this before the Deviatic hit the field. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I messed up. Oh no! I'm an idiot. I threw. Rip. You haven't thrown unless Deviati banishes? It does. What do you mean if? It does. The shit's getting ripped out of my hand. Au revoir. C'est la vie. It's my gosh, you luck. Yep. There's a chance it won't. Kappa. Yeah, game bugs. Oh, Deviati. Welcome back, my friend. Fucking dickhead card. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't you love Yu-Gi-Oh? I love getting turn skipped. This is awesome. Maybe I'll draw Imperm. Did I draw Imperm? I'm getting Void Feasted too. Oh my god. They even have targets for Void Feast.
Jesse was cooked.
X-Spotty! I think some of this appreciate it. Draw. Ash. Let's negate it again. They fucking have targets for this? Looks like Beatrice needs to be banned again. It does. Multiple Sujets. How many fucking Infernoids do they play? Another Deviati. I guess I should have seen that coming. Another Ananku. A third Anunku? Why are there 3 Anunkus in this deck? They play all but one? No, but they're playing multiples of like some of the shit ones that I would not expect them to play multiples of. Like, how do they not just draw like 5 Infernoids in their hand in Brick? Why not 3? Because that card sucks to draw. You can see their list after. Yeah, I mean, let's just... I'm not... Didn't try. I mean, I tried more than I should have, probably. You need a lot of names, though? Not that many. I definitely think this is more than you need. Cancer. Chimera Fusion. They straight up just want to poly into this. They're playing max names. Holy shit. I hope they get Retaliating Seed. I hope someone just Retaliating Sees them and they lose. Dark Fusion make them untargetable? Yeah, but they also play Chimera Fusion. Sad. Alright, we lost the roll again. A Goblin Biker deck just does not like winning the roll, apparently. It may as well be Tempai. Talking about my girl. Fucking Yubel again? I hate you, Bell. I hate this shit. Eat cockroach, bitch. Okay. You play tour guide? No, I don't. Go next. If they don't have a Yubel card, I can try play through it. But if they activate Samsara then or Throne, I will go next game. Yep, nice. The Tempais are all in Master already? God, I'm just getting dicked around and fucking diamond by Yubel. I'm gonna de-rank? Oh my god. Oh my god, lost the roll again. I think they timed out, or I get to go first. Nope, never mind. Giga washed world champ. Bro. We got this. Terratop and Takatomborg. Bro, look at all the wins I got. I'm the wind duelist. I think they just DC'd. Oh, they didn't. Oh, nice Mourner versus Lab. That's awesome. Classic Takatomborg moment. Man, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Discard rollback, of course. Discard the best card. Set welcome. Not big welcome. Okay, I probably already have it. Okay. End phase. Okay. Okay. There are people out there like you. Oh no! Ah! I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. A fucking welcome rollback, like. I don't know about this. Welcome here. Okay. I don't really care about this though. I probably should just stop it though, because it burns him, I guess. Maybe it forces out big welcome, which I wouldn't hate. The alternative is I try and pass, hope there is no big welcome. What do you guys think? Is there a big welcome face down? He was losing internet? Yeah, I saw that. He's been doing that the whole match. I'm on Fortune Tune? I am on Fortune Tune. Let's do that to stay alive. Try to go Zeus into this. I don't think Zeus is good because I'm going to get impermed, probably. Fortune Tune defense might be fine, though. I don't think it matters. If he combos off, I lose anyways. Fortune Tune doesn't matter. I'm going to just end. He's got the big welcome for sure. I feel like he probably would have changed it to the Ghost Mourner. Yeah. So now he's going to have to roll back for engine. I want to see my goblin deck. My goblin deck is still bad. I'm working on it. Don't read too much into my goblin deck. I'm just still learning how the deck plays before I make any conclusions. Yeah, this is predictable. Pay 4K. Summon Ariana or Lovely? Probably Lovely. No, Ariana's probably better. Yeah, it's Ariana. Ariana. Unless they have a trap face down. It's annoying that they're kind of just DCing. It takes forever. Lady. Not what I expected. Guess I'm happy I didn't go for game. Unless I have Ku Klok, it's not a huge deal right now. What do I care about? I guess barrier would be pretty bad. Okay, that's what I expected. But I'm not gonna be able to kill him at any point, which is kind of annoying. The big welcome unknown. Set another back row end phase. Okay, we don't want to draw here. Talents would be not bad. The danger wouldn't be bad. I meant a different name, truthfully. All right, let's get the scattered blotter popper thing. You're not well, stay in bed. Down and blue, and it's cloudy in my head. Revive the Doug Charger. I'm saving. I just want to say one more cards in hand for Shinoko, which is why I didn't activate this first or anything. Chain welcome. Okay. I'm in love with you. Not playing pile up, and that's surprising. Why do you guys want to play pile up? This card? Pile up is great. It has Snake Eyed Ballster on it. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I guess I don't know much about this deck. I could be wrong. Set the Ruma Cannon. That's not nice. That clock. Alright, what do I get off this? Is this, I guess, whatever. Let's go through. We can Phoenix the Daruma. I'm not sure this is right. I think this lets me maneuver a little bit. Chain big welcome. Okay. What are they gonna hit here? Did it rise to full height? It is. Lovely. Or should be in defense. They probably should have chained rise to full heights there, right? On the whatever they were gonna bounce back. What are they gonna pop? The Tsuchinoko? Phoenix. Okay, please don't whiff. Please don't whiff. Please don't whiff. Okay, that's perfectly okay. Big Gabonga. All right, now we're cooking. Shadow, please stop spamming. I said I'm playing Goblin Biker today, so I'm not like switching off this. Every deck will play at some point. Depends on the last set. I mean, of course, but I have more like competent of a plan than I have had before. At the hand, it's Doug Biker, right? And this one, right? I can detach and suck this up. Sucky, sucky. And then, oh, I have a wind on the field? Oh, fuck yeah, I'm cooking. Let's use this. Let's detach the other snake and back Doug Charger, right? Doug Charger. And I'm going to activate Grand Bash. Doug Zeef? No, Doug Charger. Normal summon. And special from hand. I'm gonna do Rumen Cannon, then it's gonna be over and I'm gonna be so sad. My guys are big now. I'm got big boys. Big ass goblins. Both of the levels become their combined. Yes. To hold me. Then I start to break up, lonely as a man without love. Crazy beast. Let's target the last back row. Slurp, slurp, slurp. I want to slap, slap, slurp. Thing is, I won't be able to kill because of the rise to full heights. Goblins! Gabonga! We got 10 gems for that. Nice. Piece of candy. We didn't rank up, guys. Mission victorious. Oh, man. DC WinCon? We were winning that game. That's fine. We were winning that game. You can't go wild yet? Nah. We can't, the goblins going wild. We can't be badass bikers. I'm a badass goblin. Shadow, this is your last warning to stop spamming that message or you'll be banned. You'll be banned. As I've said before, to stop spamming that. It's Tempai? Christ. Nice and to be reverse Tempai. That's awesome. No, don't maxi me again! Oh my god, I'm gonna maxi it again. Pileup is good against Tempai too, by the way. Alright, fine. I'll play Pileup in the future. I wanted to test for myself. You guys have to give me some autonomy to learn. At night she walks right in my dreams. She's that she. Oop! I didn't mean to chain that. I thought I was clicking. Whatever. And she says she's yours, not mine. Girl is mine. The doggone girl is mine. Don't waste your time. The doggone girl is mine. Skip song. Alright, someone negate that real quick, please. Saying that she's yours, not mine. Not gonna do that. Let's add grandstand, right? Nope, skipped. Alright. Negated. There we go. Thank you. Because she's mine. Doggone girl is mine. Oh, you hating, bro? Paul, I thought we talked about this. I loved you mercilessly. But we can't do. I think it's fair to say this is not getting negated. That she's my girl forever and ever. Does it really feel it's time? I blow her mind. Girl is mine. The doggone girl is mine. Hold this for next turn. I feel like I might need to search and use it next turn. I'm just gonna get another clatter spotter. What the fuck is it called? Clatter spotter, yeah. Yes, she's mine. Yes, she's mine. The girl is mine. The way to trigger Kabunga? Yeah, scatter spotter, right? Yeah, engrave, detach material, special summon it. Yes, she's mine. Yeah. She told me that I'm forever love you, know. Don't you remember? I don't believe it. The girl is mine. Pokey Draco. I shall be negating that with Goblin Biker Grand Stand. Boo. Like I never knew before. Why 2 + 2 makes 4? Nah, I'm gonna teach you. Sorry guys, we got Michael Jackson on. I'm jamming. I'm jiving. A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, rank 3. No more Chandra for you. End of the battle phase. The phase of battle shall be concluding. Is there anything I shall do? I think not. I want to make SP Isle Perhaps. But I think that is not required. Actually, I should have made SP. Fuck, I'm dumb. How to get an A. Genroku. Yes, I should have made SP for this. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. This should target. It doesn't. Simple melody. Bum bum bum. A B C. Genroku. Yeah, Pydra's a bit weird. That's probably what they had in hand, though. They didn't have anything else. Ooh. Add summoning to hand. Interesting. Now, sucky. Non-target is clean. Please don't droplet, my friend. Please don't droplet this. He's okay. It's okay. You never summoned Dora over Hydra? That's what I did earlier against Josh, because I don't know Tempai. Why not? It seems fine. Thank you. They under nib now if they play. They potentially. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Love. Wait, I could have made it rank 3. Was I supposed to make this once per turn? No, I can't use it again. What put Lantern Defense? Nothing. I just misclicked. Let me get Black Rosed. Okay. What exactly does Gabonga do? Gabonga! It styles on its opponent and it wins. Because he's a badass Goblin Biker, baby. Are Goblin Bikers just slave collectors? What? Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. I guess I'll just chain this, right? Yeah, right, it's free. You can have back your Dora, my friend. Done. I should probably Ghost Spell. Okay. It's for my friend. It's okay. Ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, bye bye. Now we're cooking with the Goblinos. Demotion time. Ba-da-da-da-da-dun-dun. The video with my dad is cool. There's gonna be more? Probably not, because the viewership was pretty bad. Bro, can I stop drawing Nibiru? It's a 1-0 for crossout. Also, fuck you. Alone again. Naturally. I'm not even gonna try. This is... Fuck, do I try? I'll try. My hand's not bad. What do y'all know about Gilbert Sullivan? You want to see my dad play Tenpai? I don't think he's opened up any of the Tenpai packs. It's expensive. Alone again. Naturally. Do we do? What do we do? Branded Fusion. Joe Brandon Fusion. This is what you guys call it, or Farfa. Golden Sword Soul? Is that something people are really playing? That card is so cool. Neshalo, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, my boy. Bro, Nesh was being mean to me yesterday, guys. He was bullying me. He was showing his terrible Fire King deck. And then he was just being mean. Not even about Fire King, just about other things. He was just Nesh. I was like, bro. I think Nib might actually be fine here. Ironically, because they're summoning so many fucking times. Alone again. Naturally. Yeah, they'll probably use Mirror Jade to nuke the Nib as well, which is kind of cool, because then I get to summon Terratops still. What are they adding back? Are they adding back fucking Sword? No, they're adding Calabaz. Okay. Brandon need an Omninate Gate. No, they don't. Brandon doesn't need anything. Did you already go over my Niagara list? We did. Check the VOD. We already went through the new cards and the Niagara deck list. Buttercup, baby, just to tear me down. Brandon needs more recursion. Yep. What does he make here? Snow Engrave as well. It's kind of annoying. What was that? Mirror Jade. So what does Libellion make then?
I thought
Borlode Furious, Saronir, and Albaz, I guess. I don't know why this is taking so long. Joe, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Stepelia? Maybe. The winning condition here is timeout. Bro, at the pace of play, perhaps, like maybe. He's probably new to the deck. Maybe. They are in the rank down game, so this could be their learning branded still. They are not Neshes. What's it again? Okay, so we randomly play around the Nibiru, I guess. Sure. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da. Bum-bum-bum. Nibiru, the primal being. Chain fuse, okay. It's only unaffected by extra deck monsters? Oh, I thought it says any monsters other than special monsters. Nice. It's still plus in the end phase? Yeah, I know. Like, I know that Nib here's not going to win me the game, but he's clicking buttons, so I think we got this, but not really. It's better Nib to not Nib. Bro, my game plan is definitely just like out-resourcing him because they don't know what they're doing. They're just like using all their cards. What are they even fusing for? Grand Guignol to put it in the grave, I guess? Meet the rock. Shall put it in defense position. Okay, they're gonna keep summoning. I guess they get more summons here. Gets Quem. They already had access to Quem though. I don't know. They didn't need this. I feel like your bigger concern is running out of extra deck cards. Makuya. Okay. End phase. Okay. Did you shuffle back his Lubellion? No, it's banished still. Add Albaz from deck to hand. Okay. He's gonna get... I don't even know what this gets. Red's already gone. Play 2 red. Oh, it's that card. Okay. Cartesia, Soar. Main phase 3. Add. Also, why is there a fucking snow in his graveyard? Like, I think that card is just gonna end my life. Skip song? Sure. Start with the Tops of Terror. Auto top time. No! I hate you. Hear their faces, only the echoes of my mind. I think they're throwing though, so it's okay. Suits my clothes. Sitting on summer breeze. And over the ocean like a stone. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Going where the sun keeps shining. Pouring rain. When the weather suits my clothes. Give me the quim. The girl is mine. Mine, mine. Yes, she's mine. Alright. Gabonga! Get him! Leave this love behind. Sure, search. Droplets. Oh my god, you send the snow? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they're just dumb. Alright, thank you. Talking at me. Everybody's talking at me. How do I get rid of this? I need to make another Gabonga. Another Gabonga. I already used its effect though, is the problem. Does Atlantis don't deal with this, right? It comes back. What do I do? Sunshine of my life. I've already used this. So I just get this, right? I don't have any goblins in grave, right? How do I detach with this card? I just can't, right? Unless I go... No, this doesn't work. Special this doesn't do anything. Special this. Make random. Make IP. Suck this up to revive it. Then I can go. Make Phoenix. Not make Phoenix. Princess. It's a body short though. I'm pretty sure. I don't think this works. Any other way to deal with snow? I have more enough cards to banish is the problem. Ah. Just need one more body. Overlay, Phoenix, revive, detach, put back, suck it up. Princess, Phoenix. Then it puts the snow back in the grave. That doesn't work. I have to draw into something off this. Great. Yeah, it's not enough. I'm so close. Is the board wipe imperm? He can't use it. Yeah. Can't beat this. I have a quick effect as well now. That's annoying. Chain Magnamut. They're giving me another draw. Oh my god. All right, guys, I have to focus. Oh, I have to use 2 fires. Fuck, I thought this isn't fire. I had to. I didn't have it. I messed up. Yeah, I don't have enough fires. Did I ever have it? No, I didn't even have it. I don't know why I thought for a second I could do something. What does this do? Concede. What was I supposed to do there with the extra body? I need another fire? Yeah. Fuck. I didn't even need a fire. I just needed something to co-link Zelantis to. Like, if I had Ambluel in my deck instead of Raging Phoenix, he was dead there. Because I just pop his 2 cards, I suck up the snow, and I gain the attack from Exceed Armor. You got have main deck fire monsters, Clatter, but it's searchable, so that's why I thought it was fine. You're not sure about this Atlantis package and goblins? The card's broken, like there's no reason not to. I think if I had enough time, I had game if I had Amlo in my deck, but also like I feel like I could have figured it out. I don't know. I think like hyperfixating on rank 3s is neg when rank 3s kind of just suck dick. And putting better extra deck cards in is more important. That game, I feel like, was actually just ours if we played a bit better. Also, we should have lost either way if our opponent played properly, but that's besides the point. Interesting. All right, we can do one more game, and then I'm going to have work to do, unfortunately, guys. Why not just make Dante? Yeah, why not make a card that's been outdated by 10 years? I mean, it's a nice Utopic package. I still think it's good. I think it's a very heavy investment for cards. I refuse to leave Ashura King is good. The Zelantis package was the only cards that are going to win me the game there, and they would have. Like, it would have won me the game. I just start danger, I guess. See what happens. I don't care. Like, anything is going to discard, I can get back, so it's fine. Okay, sash this. Yeah, it's fine. Normal summon this probably. Yeah. I'm gonna get Clatter Splitter, right? And its effect here. Attach. Let's let me add this. And then I'll get mean mommy. Somebody from hand. There's no targets for Clatter Splitter though. But it's fine. I'm gonna make this. Draw a card. That's broken. Wait till the end so I don't concede. I can play my combo. Because I'm a little nerd. How about I get this in the grave? I see, okay. Use Clatter Splitter. I did not mean to click that. It's fine. I meant to use the effect in grave to detach. Look at his hand. Oh, that's not a hard choice. End phase, let's attach Mockman. Boom Mock, there you go. And then let's suck this up. Don't go. Takeda Hamburg, Nibiru, Bash. Goblins better than ogres? Yes. We are goblin master raced gamers here, guys. And then I can rank these up using this. And then I'll put them in the grave, right? That way I can attach the fortress. If they're still there. They may have just tapped out and closed the game. Because this is super, super scuffed for them. You play Cicada King or Gossip Shadow? I don't. I probably should play Cicada King. I was going to make another Gabongus. A big Gabongus. Yeah, I think they just left. And we're getting held hostage. Sad. I do have Cicada. Yeah, I already have Cicada. Bro. Are you this down bad for the win? That you need to hold us hostage? Like, my friend. Not a big deal, just concede. It's over, you lost. No shame. I mean, they'll time out eventually. Like, I'm chilling with stream guys, right? Like Q&A, right? If we need to sit here and wait for opponent to stop being an ass hat, then we can you guys can ask us questions, right? One of commands. Don't give him the win. I'm not giving him the win. I got nothing better to do. We can chill here and talk. What do you think of Millennium making it the top 32 in Niagara? A fluke. I mean, the deck is like shifter.deck. It's not very good. I've played it enough to know what shit it is. What is the work unit do? I have to ship out products like there's Rage of the Abyss boxes and some singles from the set. I also have to break down like open cases. Yeah. A lot of menial stuff. Nothing actually fun. Tomorrow I'm doing like almost recording the entire day outside of streaming. That'll be fun. More interesting work. All right. Let's play one more. I'm not happy with ending there. Would you want to own a card shop? No. Mert. All right. Is that the Groundhog song? What? This is Sonny and Cher. This is like a super famous song. You'd love to own a Yu-Gi-Oh card shop. And I don't think you've worked as a vendor. Or dealt with customers. Customers are fucking frustrating to deal with. Every clown thinks they know best. You're a clown. You're always around. Sad. Backfired. I got you, babe. This deck is kind of just the same every game, though. It's not that interesting. The customer is not always right. Yes, I've worked in enough retail to know that's not true. Customers are fucking morons. I won't let go. It holds me so. Bum 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 bum. In matter of taste is the full saying? Sure. The customer telling me they sent their cards to the wrong address and that it's my fault is not right. Maybe you should have checked your own address before putting the wrong shipping address when you bought the card. The amount of times you get those? Like, no, I'm not refunding you. My tracked item went to the correct location and I could have intercepted it, but instead you let it get delivered to the wrong address. Because you don't know how to put a postal code in correctly. It should have been less like Parumba. What the fuck is a Parumba? Parumba these nuts. Okay. Is that why you kept spamming Parumba? Bro, Nesh has got some weird fucking people in the chat. This says Raider. Duster. Okay. Do. What retail did you work in? Yeah, vending, card store. Like, I sell customers online. Like, it's not as bad because at least it's not IRL, but I still deal with all the idiots online. Tenpai incoming. I thought that was pretty obvious. Oh. It's probably Tempest. Before the end of the main phase, I get the Tatch, make SP. I'm probably supposed to do that. Which do I use? I'm probably gonna use this one. I'll put the mean mommy in the grave. Evenly is fake? It's not for evenly. It's for Sanguine summoning. Because now if you go Sanguine summoning at Genroku, and then go special summon like Chandra and then reveal Genroku, then I can chain the SP to banish the Genroku. And then this will deal with the Genroku. I guess it is evenly. I mean, that's fine. Oh, no. Before in the main phase. Okay. I'm scared of Black Lancer, I think. Flu. It's the flu goose stew. I see clouds of green, red roses too. I see 'em blue for me and you. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And clouds of white, bright, blessed days. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow. Why do you guys keep saying Parunga? Like, I don't get it. Like, are you guys all just morons? Like, or is it a card I just don't understand? Then I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself. Is just one guy? It's not. It is the second person. What do they target with 3? I mean, it doesn't matter. Bum, 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 bum. Armor torpedo? I have 2 armor cards, though. Darling, who's watching? Who's watching me? I'm just an average man with an average life. Just like pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. Do I always feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, and I always feel like bad is watching me. Whoa. Why is torpedoes effective against Sampan? Just more attack, right? Oh, sure. But, like, I have talents. I'm not worried about this. Real tight. People on the phone I'm trying to avoid. Or am I just paranoid? I'm afraid to wash my hair. And find someone standing there. Just a little touch. I'm 24. Does P returns to still count as my special summon? Yeah, it does. But this doesn't matter. This just says attack mode monsters, right? Oh no, you mean for this? Yeah, it definitely matters for this. Snow. Okay. You wish you were 24 again? I have no complaints at the moment. I don't feel safe anymore. Ooh, what a mess. Ooh, IRS. Probably should have attached to this, right? Oh, they're chaining here. I think that will be the death of them. Always feel like attaches material. Whoa. Who's watching me? You are in your head and heart? That's all that matters. I am old in my head and heart for my age, but also enjoy many things that a young person may still. Always feel like I'm gonna be stealing your eagle. That's mine now. Gonna make space in the field now, right? Let's make another Gabongus. Greatest Gabongist. Now, I'll be taking that M-pen if you may. Privacy. Whoa. Always feel like. Enjoy my tea. I always feel like. Oh, uh-oh. Whoa, I always feel like. Come on back, mean mommy. Sucky, sucky. That's good enough, right? I have 83. It is not good enough. So you learned M-Pen is one-sided? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Talents is great versus deck. Bum, 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 bum. I can use M-Pen's effect. Yeah, forgot about that. No, I do not want to change. Gabonga! Ray ruins Jesse? No. Let me be clear. You guys ruined me. You would have ended them with their M-Pen? Ah, makes no difference. They've been gabongled. Oh, man. Okay. I do actually have to get going though. This was a fun stream. I feel like normally I get kind of fatigued, but I was chilling today. I enjoy Goblin Bikers. It's not like the most brain dead deck, but it's also not hard. So it's a good stream deck to kind of chill with. Perhaps we'll see more Gabongas in the future. What are you supposed to do now? We'll find someone to raid, but until then, I will be live tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday with some more content. We still got Ritual Beast and Infernoid to play with. You maybe more goblins as well. And I'm not sure what else we have lined up for this week for content. Maybe some reacts. I'll look at what content is available, but we got some good stuff. We got some options. Anyways, it's going off now, guys. I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you all tomorrow. And she says, do you love me? I love you, Liberian girl.
sure